proper like it. I ain't even gonna be back here for too long. You know what I'm saying? Let me just do a couple of technical sheets here and there, and we get started. All right, we should be good. Okay, let me make sure my stream is monetized because we ain't playing them type of games. Welcome back. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread here with another live for your head top. Big salute to everybody who's popping over here, whether you were on YouTube, whether you were on Kick. We had a very, very productive music mix stream over there on Kick. I suggest everybody who is popping up on YouTube to subscribe to subscribe to our Kick, even just follow us on Kick. So if you guys can get the early part of the stream when we just vibing. Welcome back. Big salute to everybody who's popping up in the building. Let me get into my list of topics early. Okay. We're gonna get into just a little bit of the reaction from Caribana now that we are over here on a Tuesday. Everybody's back at work and stuff like that. We have been getting the results in from the Toronto people, how they feel about Caribana. We'll definitely get into that. Your boy Friday Ricky Dread was in another article, okay, in the Toronto Star. Big salute to the Toronto Star. All right, so we're going to go over that article, which touches on the Toronto crime scene, rap scene, and everything intertwined. We're also going to get into the music video that I did a quick cameo at. Okay, I did a quick cameo in a music video. We're gonna get into Pangs being back. Big salute to Pangs. All right, we're also gonna get into the whole crazy weekend that happened with Akademiks and all of the replay from that, and besides his live show, I'm talking about everything that happened with that. We're definitely gonna get into that Chromazz versus N3ON beef. Hold on. It's about to go crazy, and I got mad links to accompany this one over here. And we're also going to get into a full N3ON in Toronto segment as well. I got a segment called Why Ends Are Not As Dangerous. Well, I'll definitely let you know why I titled it that. Also, we have to touch on this Keefe D stuff, okay? Keefe D, the accused murder of Tupac. There's been a new interview that has dropped on a news platform that we got to get into. And a 2006 cold case. Man gets convicted or accused of murder. He gets picked up and arrested 20 years later. We're going to get into that as well. There's a couple other things I have on my list, but y'all got to let me know also what you want me to get into. Spam the chat. Comment gang strong. Let me know what topics you want me to address. If there's any videos that you want me to react to, I am here at your service. Pause. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure also for anybody who's watching on Kick to, share this live out, man. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, please do the same thing. We are out here. Who's in the building? Who is in the building? I seen people, all my kickers in here from earlier. Made for Akademiks was in there from in Kick or at Kick. Or on Kick, my bad, from earlier. Big salute to J Chats. Big salute to Kick Chatter 2. Who else was in the building over there on Kick? Smack Shade was over there on Kick. Jamzy89 was on Kick. Fatima 77 17 was on Kick. J Nicole was on Kick. Plot to You as usual on Kick. All my kickers in the building. I gotta show the kickers love first, you know what I'm saying? DJ 456 was also on Kick. Big salute to Squeeze My Glizzy popping up on YouTube. Ryan Greenwall. Who else is in here? Sheldon the Traveler. Juicy Hamburger in the building. Jason, Mr. Nice Guy. Wrench Gang holding us down over here. Black Paints, Wagwan. QJ23, what up? What up to Damn C885? Okay. Share this live out. Let's get this popping, man. Let's get it popping. Let me turn this down. Courtesy of DJ Zor. Salute to you, brother. You know I can't say your name, but I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Big up everybody in the chat over here, man. We back. I'm feeling good after a nice long weekend. We had a very productive weekend. There's a new episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast that's out right now. Let me do a little bit of housekeeping just to let y'all know where y'all need to be and at the best times you can be there. Let's start off with Kick, all right? Let me get my like off the screen. Let's start off with Kick. Follow us on Kick, kick.com/welovehiphop. You get exclusive streams over there. We streamed pretty much the whole Caribana experience over there. The VOD is still available right now. Hold on, let's go into the channel itself. The VOD is still available right now for the academic stream. So anybody who wants to get that full academic show, I have a download of it myself, but if you want it, get it now. Download the whole thing. Any other clippers out there, download it now. I think I'm the only one who filmed the pretty much 95% of the academic show. So it's available over here on our Kick channel over here. We Love Hip Hop. Also, episodes of the podcast. So for example, while we're filming the podcast in real time on Sundays and Wednesdays, you will be able to get the stream live. And actually, I'm not going to announce anything. I don't want to jinx anything, but we might have a guest for this episode coming up tomorrow. So make sure to tap into our Kick, okay? Members from the YouTube channel also get to see the podcast live while we're filming it, right? And listen, I'm talking live, like anything that needs to get cut out. For example, this episode is 2 hours, 25 minutes over here on Kick. If I go to our YouTube channel, which you should already be subscribed to, if I go to our YouTube channel to the latest episode, I think the episode clocked in at, where is the full episodes? 2 hours and 16 minutes. So that's about 10 minutes cut out of the episode. And that's music and otherwise that didn't make into the episode. Okay, so if you guys want to see the episodes live, pull up to our Kick on Sundays, Sunday afternoons, and Wednesday nights, probably around 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock when we start. Okay, and you'll be able to see it live. Also, one more thing. Go to our Clips channel. Please go to our Clips channel. We Love Hip Hop Clips. You'll be able to get any clips from any of these live streams, even the ones that are on Kick. Anything like that we clip up from Kick will go up over here on the Clips channel. We Love Hip Hop Clips. Subscribe now. All short form content is over here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, there has been way less content being uploaded to the channel that you're watching right now. You're probably wondering like, yo, I used to see like 4 or 5 uploads a day. It's still happening. It's just happening over here on the We Love Hip Hop Clips channel. So if you don't feel like sitting through a 3-hour live stream or 2-hour episode, all of the clips are available. I think I clip up every part that's clippable onto the Clips page. All right. So you have the information. Do which you will. Okay. So what do I have first on my list here? Let's actually get into the Caribana stuff first, because it was Caribana weekend over here in Toronto. I thought it was mid as far as the parade itself, but the weekend was definitely, a lot of people said it was pretty good. All right. I've seen a lot of people enjoying themselves, people who are still fully outside, like people in their 20s, early 30s who are like really outside. I can see them through my Instagram views and stuff like that, looking at them on Instagram, that they were having a good time. However, here is some things that people were saying as far as issues with Caribana 2026. And some of this I'm going to have to get off of the screen because there's like actual fights that happen.
Caribana Friday has truly changed in 40 years. Those who know. On a Friday night on Caribana Friday, it would not be like this. It would be a car show, sound systems. Wow, times have changed. You know, I'm glad I got to experience Caribana back in the 80s, you know, those original days.
And this is a full reel. It's not just this gentleman here. It goes on to a whole bunch of different events that happened during Caribana.
When it would end, where you all know it to be the warehouse and the government, it was called Club Fresh, when the parade would go down University and end in that parking lot. But, you know, we left it. By the way, I'm not hating on Caribana because it's always been a very good time for me. We were at a dope, I don't want to even say what it is because I think that's why it's so good. It was a sold out rooftop patio. It was beautiful. The vibe was great. The people, it was a nice mini reunion for me personally. But what I'm going to talk about is Caribana Friday for those that are my age. You know what it was like. Caribana Friday, we would be downtown on Yonge Street. You know, I'd go DJ a club and I couldn't wait to get to Yonge Street at 3, 4 in the morning. You know, we were down there because the venue we were at was closer. So we drove by Dundas Square. That's the video I just posted. Didn't even feel like it was Caribana. You didn't see nothing. But what's more crazy, didn't see one American license plate. Still looking forward to the parade tomorrow. I'm on float number 1, Toronto Revelers. But hopefully they can rejuvenate Caribana to get it. I know you can't duplicate things like that 100% because of the time and, you know, just the growth of the parade. But for those that were a part of University, I'm not talking about when we would end where Roy Thompson Hall and stuff is. I'm talking about when we used to end down where the government is, and they used to be called Club Fresh in the early 80s, 83, 84, 85.
That's before I even moved here.
But whatever you're doing out there, if you're enjoying Caribana, be safe, enjoy it. You know, I'm taking it as a fan. My wife, she decided, let's go to a couple events, you know, just take in the music and hang out, and we had a great time. But, wow, it has changed.
And if you're at Banner right now, this shit is super dead, fam. Oh, my God, look, bro. This shit is super dead. Look, bro. Bro, there's no point of flying to Banner, fam. This shit is ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is buns. This shit was buns.
Hold on 1 second. Gang, who just said something about, did you see Underground Nation get boxed? By who? At the Caribana? Really? Is it online somewhere? That's crazy.
I get it dirty. You can use my card. You can walk to or take the car. Once you see the car in the light, you don't want to move on.
Send the content.
Yeah, I hope there's nothing bad gonna happen.
Nothing. What are you saying, brother? Nothing bad will happen. This is good vibes, brother. Good vibes. You know
When
what I
I
mean?
say that, I'm just being realistic. Because every Caribana, there's always something. So just pray for the best.
Okay, I can't show this. This is where it got out of control. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna put myself on the screen for a second. Ole. So there was one fight there, but it was two girls.
Let go. Chill.
Sorry, you know when you hear let go. That's when I can show you guys. That's when they were like grabbing each other by their hair. They had themselves in like a rear naked hair lock or whatever the women then be doing, because you know they lock themselves up by the hair, and so somebody's got to let go of somebody's weave first, or the fight's not going to be ever over. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's got the most endurance in their grip to hold on to whoever's hair for longest is the winner. So that was kind of crazy.
Holy, bro. You guys gotta relax. Why you guys have beef when you come here? I hope that's the only violence that we have today. Oh shit. There's a next fight again, bro? What the hell?
Is that him?
The heck? And you think that you dropped something? Is this yours? No.
I thought that was him for a second.
Stay safe, man. What's going on? There's too much fights. Yeah. None. What are you doing? Nothing, man. Just enjoy yourself, bro. Have a good time. What are you doing?
I was already out of there by that time. I must have been gone because I missed all of that shit.
Oh my god. Yo, you dropped your shoe. Is this Clark?
It's heavy niggatry going on over here.
Yo, this man dropped his shoe. What the hell? Stay safe. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Oh, you're mashing up the watermelon. Oh, shoot. Don't get it on me. What are you doing? What? You're crazy. You're crazy. There's like fights breaking out. You know what? We got to stay safe, you know? You have anything positive? Would you like to say a positive message about Caribana?
Stay safe. Yeah. It was fun today. Nothing crazy happened except for
No
fights.
gunshots, right?
No gunshots. I was at South Claire.
Pardon?
The guy that went viral.
Oh, what's up? What are you saying, bro?
If you see this, brother, I don't know your name, but I want to give you a big up. I might post this on Instagram too.
Yeah, well, go on. You guys are good?
Yeah.
What brings you to
Viral, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Caribana, y'all.
My city. It's in my city. Toronto GTA banner 2026.
Yes.
We love the city. We love the vibes. Oh, yeah, you know, bless up, brother. Put that one out there. Let it go.
Get this way over here. I appreciate you, bro. What's your name?
Tank.
K?
Tank.
Tank.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and honor to meet you. Stay safe, okay? Respect.
Okay, so basically when you play math, our ancestors were mocking the Europeans that came over because we weren't allowed to participate in the masquerade balls. Today is also the day that the slaves were emancipated in Canada. So yeah, even though people are here to get a dagger bear gals and get beer bubbles, today is also about the emancipation and the freedom of slaves. So there's
Does Neon understand what she's saying? Say that again.
slaves were emancipated in Canada. So yeah, even though people are here to get a dagger bear gals and get beer bubbles, today is also about the emancipation and the freedom of slaves. So there's meaning behind Caribana. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay, wagwan guys, this is Gucci Boy's mini vlog. I'm at Caribana right now. I just want to do a little mini vlog to show you guys what Caribana is really about, because a lot of people are scared. Every time I tell people to come to Caribana with me, they're like, I'm scared. There's vendors, there's a bunch of vendors here selling flags, selling food, all these things. So guys, they got TTC buses taking people from the parade, from down the street to the...
You said my old man instincts kicked in? Nah, fam, I was just like, my job is done here. I've been here for about 3 hours at that point. I ain't marathon partying, man. Fuck all that shit. About 3 hours in, 2 spliffs. When my second spliff is like down to like about here, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Once we get into Roachland, it's time to go.
Parade, so you know, if you're not driving, there's parking. If you're not driving, you guys got the TTC to take. And there's bare police officers, so you know the thing's unsafe, right? So guys, they're charging $45. So if you don't have a ticket, $45 to get into the parade. Okay.
$45? I never knew what the price was. That's crazy.
Okay? Don't jump the gate, pay your money.
Give me the instrumental alone, Tingy. With instrumental, everybody's scared. Hey, you look like the shoes are on you. Take it off and walk.
You know what? More times $45 ain't so bad. I'll probably pay that next year.
Pick up yourself, Neon. Welcome to Toronto.
And for everybody that's saying that Caribana was trash is because y'all niggas ain't get no bubbles for real.
Oh.
Y'all ain't walked down on shit. Y'all ain't did nothing that y'all supposed to do. That's why y'all saying that the event was shit. That's what y'all talking about. Real nigga shit. Like real talk. I don't want to hear none of you guys talking about that shit. Y'all gonna be like, oh, but you're famous, so people just walk up to you. And so what? Last year I wasn't famous, gang, and I walked down. So don't talk to me about nothing, bro. Just like mind your business. Don't come to our parade ever again. I'll be for real though. Caribana wasn't the greatest this year. It wasn't the greatest. I will say that it wasn't the greatest.
See this motherfucker right here? He's like, yo, whoever want to say Caribana was trash, you know, it's because you probably didn't get a bubble. You know, you don't got no, you're not the Rizzler like me. You know what I'm saying? And then he turns around in the same live. He didn't even like clip into another thing. He is in the same sentence almost like, you know what, but more times, yeah, it was all right. It was kind of mid. Like, nigga, which one is it?
Don't talk to me about nothing, bro. Just like
oh no, it switched.
Did nothing that y'all supposed to do.
He went for a glass of water and he rethought about it. He thought about it. He's like, you know what? It was actually kind of trash.
That's why y'all seen at the event with shit. That's what y'all is talking about. Real nigga shit.
See?
Like real talks. I don't want to hear none of you guys talking about that shit. Y'all gonna be like, oh.
He went to the washroom for a quick second. He said, you know what? Yeah, it was kind of shit still. Let me make another video.
But you're famous, so people just walk up to you. And so what? Last year I wasn't famous, gang, and I walked down. So don't talk to me about nothing, bro. Just like mind your business. Don't come to our parade ever again. I'll be for real though. Caribana wasn't the greatest this year. It wasn't the greatest. I will say that it wasn't the greatest. There was a little less trucks. The weather was kind of iffy. But y'all niggas just ain't walk down. Like, let's be for real, y'all.
We love hip hop.
That's the reason why it wasn't good for you.
Cause we didn't walk down. I'm sorry, man. Stream's over early. This nigga fucking killed me right now, bro. It's our fault. We didn't walk down the street far enough to see Wagwan. Oh, I see. Okay. Right? You're just lazy. It's all y'all old lazy niggas. You didn't freaking walk it far enough. Nigga, I can see the OVO basketball tower thing, fam. I was right next to it, bro. Maybe I wasn't there at 7 p.m., but I was there at like 4 p.m., and it wasn't that crazy. I walked all the way down. Not Ronsonsville. That's crazy. Dowling Avenue, all the way down past friggin' Jameson, almost to Dufferin. Let's be real, fam. What the fuck is going on here?
He do what I say for after it came from Sheen. Person his it too. Just got my hair done. I make them brand new.
What the fuck happened just there? Wait, what? Oh, what a bumbleclot. Throwing Caribana parties to profit off culture instead of joining the real parade. The more you stray people away from the parade, the less important it becomes. It's sad to see how many people rather go to day parties than the parade. And you know how Toronto likes to take an inch off of this event every year. Y'all making it too easy to lose it. Talk! Ack! I'm expecting to see Ack on the lakeshore. I go into man's stories. He's at like Cabana Beach Club or one of them places. Like, yo, with the sparklers and shit. I'm like, nigga, the parade's still going on. You're at the wrong place. I hear that. You know what I'm saying? And really, y'all been doing this all summer, Caribana parties, yet I'm not seeing any of the real talented Caribbean dancehall DJs ever spin at them. Don't do that. Don't do that. DJ Natural been at mad parties. But I don't know. I'm not into the dancehall scene like that. So maybe you're right.
Now that it's over, can we all agree that Caribana was fucking ass this year? I've been going to Bana since like 2022. There were no standing floats playing music. People were not dancing and couldn't get crowded like every other year. And don't even get me started on the paid functions. Some of us were paying up to $80 fucking for functions. Okay, I will say the club was lit last night, but the event me and my homegirl actually paid for, ass. We left within 5 minutes. I feel like it ended so early too. Tell me why I got there and shit was already done. All the other times I went, by the time it was 2 o'clock, floats were still going. And they were actually stopping. And then the cherry on top of the cake, it wouldn't be a Toronto event without some violence, right? and then you're wondering why Afrofest is being cut. Honestly, I feel like we would have had standing trucks if it wasn't for Salsa on Sinclair. But yeah, guys, you guys are ruining the city. If you go every year like me, let me know if you agree. And if it was your first time at Bana, I'm sorry, it's never.
So everybody doing their
hold on. Yo, fam, did she cook? Did she cook? One in the chat if she cooked. I need to hear this again. I felt like I smelled some cooking going on in the kitchen. Say it again, shorty. I smell like I feel like I smell some cooking going on.
I agree that Caribana was fucking ass this year. I've been going to Bana since like 2022. There were no standing flows.
Oh, 2022 is crazy, shorty. You've been going to since 4 years ago. You need to relax.
Playing music. People were not dancing as much because we couldn't get crowded like every other year. And don't even get me started on the paid function. Some of us were paying up to $80 fucking for functions. Okay, I will say the club was lit last night, but the event me and my homegirl actually paid for, ass. We left within 5 minutes. I feel like it ended so early too. Tell me why I got there and shit was already done. All the other times I went, by the time it was 2 o'clock, floats were still going. And they were actually stopping. And then the cherry on top of the cake, it wouldn't be a Toronto event without some violence, right? And then you're wondering why Afrofest is being cut. Honestly, I feel like we would have had standing trucks if it wasn't for Salsa on Sinclair. But yeah, guys, you guys are ruining the city. If you go every year like me, let me know if you agree. And if it was your first time at Bana, I'm sorry, it's never.
So
she's not completely wrong. She's a biddle, so she doesn't really know that much. Like, she doesn't have that much point of reference to really give her hot take, you know what I mean, or her full take. But I'm not mad at what she's seeing from her point of view from 2022 to now.
Everybody doing their Caribana recaps and, you know, millennial. Back in the day, I went to Caribana. Who were your parents? They allowed you to go? Especially if you grew up African? What? My mom banned me from Caribana. All she saw was prostrated nakedness and matching. And the funny thing is, people were like, oh, why don't you just sneak out and go? Sneak out from who? Mama Africa? Listen, my mom had a shop at Jane and Finch Mall. Jane and Finch back then, not now that's a little gentrified, okay? And the gangsters, the real gangsters, okay, were scared of my mom. They would take off their do-rags and pull up their pants before they got to my mom's shop. And these were not the gangsters who think they're gangster because they listen to Drake and feel like they're hard. These were people who had served time, real ones, okay? That's the woman that banned me from Caribana. And that's the woman that y'all wanted me to sneak out on? Okay.
Yes. Stop being a pussy.
If you can reminisce on that time and it was a good time, all power to you.
All right. So your parents had you as a shut-in. That's not our fault, fam. You know how many times, like, I snuck out the crib, bro? You just ain't got no guts. You ain't got no balls. Let me find this clip, okay? And salute to everybody who had a safe Caribana time. But y'all keep on telling me in the chat about this Underground Nation getting whopped. Where is that, fam? Where the fuck is that? How is that nobody's that's not on the internet. Where did you see that? That's a mod thing. You know what? I'm not even going to find it on here because more times it's not news. It's just I'm petty. I just want to see it. On YouTube is where I saw. What? Get the fuck out of here. Slapbox match. Is this the slapbox match you're talking about? Because I saw this.
Underground Nation. And you consent. Underground Nation. And you consent. I consent for everything. What's your name, brother?
My name's Rami.
And you consent.
I consent.
All right.
Isn't this guy supposed to work for N3ON? N3ON probably don't even know this nigga.
All right, homie, let me. All right. Are y'all ready? Hold on. Wait. All right, 3. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on. Give me a second. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh! Again. Woo! That's the thumbnail. Hold on. Screenshot. Woo! Hold on, let me put it back to regular speed. I'm having too much fun. I swear, one day, 1 year, I will grow up. It's not happening now, but 1 year. Oh, let's go, man.
Oh my God. Wrong angle, Mondo. Come on, side.
He's reeling back. He's like, yo, them slaps hurt, fam.
What?
Yo, why you balling up your fist? Huh? Why you balling up your fist? That shit hurt, nigga? Again. Probably got him all scratched and shit.
Open hand.
Oh! He's crying! Ow! Oh, fuck. Why did you bring this to my attention, man? You know I'm not supposed to watch this, fam. They weren't supposed to. Yo, they posted it, so they knew I was going to see it. But they knew how. You know I was going to handle this very immaturely. Oh, it's even louder in slow motion. Listen. Oh, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh my.
Defos. I'm crying. I got other news stories to get to. I'm trying to conserve my energy. Close your fist, okay? I know it hurts. What do they call that? That's that pride, nigga. That's that pride. Oh, man. Baby boy. Hold on. Oh, man. Okay, let me keep it.
20 seconds! 20 seconds! Huh? Call it.
He's bleeding. What do you call that right there? That's that pride, boy. That's that pride. Baby, that's that pride. You know what you call that, boy? They called it. They called it. Wow. This guy gave him the slap of God.
Hey, brother.
Oh.
Respect, your hands.
The other guy is bleeding. This nigga probably got some long ass fingernails.
Bloody. Respect to you, bro. Respect.
Oh, his mouth is bleeding. Oh no. Look.
Respect. Oh, your hands.
Look.
Respect to you, bro.
Look. Embarrassing. No. Brother. Oh my God. The man bloodied up the man. Okay. Listen, I didn't have this on my plans. This is not on my bingo cards right here. Okay. But it was good. That was good. I know, right? They do anything for the clout, bro. I'm telling you, fam. And this nigga don't want the Clout Chaser of the Year award. How are you? For 125 views? You got the shit smacked out of you, bloody mouth, for 125 views? Oh my God. The L's, right? Listen, fam, I don't need to give these niggas L's, fam. They just exist and L's come, bro. Holy fuck, bro. No. Yeah, I guess we got the content. We got the content over at
We Love Hip Hop.
Cause nigga, how you get slapped the fuck up for 125 views, bro? 124 if you include mine. Nigga, you know what? I'm gonna put a like on their video, bro. All right? Rare event. I'm putting a like on the GTV video, bro, for the culture, man. This nigga's getting beat up for 100 views. And then these niggas be like, yo, we should have a celebrity boxing match. For what? For 2,000, 3,000 views? Are you guys stupid? This nigga got beat up for 123 views. But he's not the Clout Chaser of the Year. All right. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, okay? No more awards, all right? We'll just exempt him from the award. You ain't done nothing just for the clout. Nothing. It's nothing, okay? You know what? We're sorry. Actually, I'm not going to apologize for Natural because I don't think Natural apologized. But for me, I'm sorry. I didn't know that wasn't clout chasing, all right? They must have a whole other term for it at this point. So salute to you, buddy. All right? Nigga got slapped the shit out of you, nigga. Anyhow, quick fast. I did an article multiple months ago for the Toronto Star, right? And big salute to the homie Jason Miller, who I did the interview with. Okay, this probably was like 4 or 5 months ago. I'll actually pull up the interview here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And big salute to the Toronto Star. It says, inside the deadly cycle of gun violence that's devastating the Toronto's rap scene. The goal's always to make it out. Now, I'm not going to read this whole article, but I am going to get some assistance from the homie Snoop Dogg in just a second as far as the reading of this article. But he spoke to multiple people, right? Right. Traquan Mahoney, a popular Toronto rapper known as Burner Bands, pictured during this photo shoot. Like, these are all new photo shoots from everybody who contributed to this article over here. I know Hancho Hoodlum was also in the article. Okay. Neighborhoods. Who is this over here? Rodrigo Basquan is a filmmaker. Tanya Sharp, a researcher at the University of Toronto. We got Shad. All right, y'all know who Shad is. Shad's, all over the place. He works for CBC currently. We got T. Lucas. Big salute to T. Lucas. A mover and shaker behind the scenes, helping with management and a bunch of different things behind the scenes. Who else we got in here? Another shot of Burner Bands. And they got your boy. Kofi Carmichael a.k.a. Friday Ricky Dread, right? Founder and host of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Let's hear what this article got to say. It's basically a whole breakdown. He's been working on it for months, and salute to Jason Miller once again. Let me show him a picture of it. Yeah. You know what? Let me stay in the page, because more times I got a special link from him to be able to check this out, because I'm not subscribed to the Star anymore. So let's see what going on.
Two men cross paths inside a Toronto restaurant. Both are armed. Both are with friends. Within minutes, the encounter escalates. Bullets fly inside the eatery on Street, Clare Avenue West. A 23-year-old named Makari Henry Robinson is killed. Months later, Regent Park rapper Ridge B. Rax Kazumba is found guilty of second-degree murder in the August 2023 shooting. The now 29-year-old had just left a session at a nearby recording studio when he encountered Henry Robinson at the restaurant. Kazumba testified in court that he feared for his life. He was carrying a gun for protection at the time, he said. A friend had told him that there were people who wanted to kill him. He offered the court a sobering explanation. My reality, where I come from, when you kill an artist from Regent Park, it's like a badge of honor. This April, he was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 12 years. Some of the biggest rap names in this city have been cut down in recent years, either by shootings or incarceration. Talking to numerous artists and insiders, the Star has pieced together the story of a scene racked by both the systemic problems of our city and a fundamental shift in how music and content is being made. For young, underground rappers, the risks are everywhere. There is the pressure to live up to the hype, the gangster-themed, gun-toting and drug-selling lifestyle that features in their lyrics. There are the generational street politics, and there is the toxic digital media culture that is spilling into the real world. Everything could be your downfall, says Sean Myers, better known as Honcho Hoodlum, who gained notoriety for his gangster-themed rap songs in the 2010s. Myers says in Toronto it's well known that some of the best talent are dead or in jail. The 34-year-old.
Holy, they're giving out man's govies crazy. I didn't know that Honcho was letting his, allowing his govie to be let out in there. Salute to Honcho. Big man things.
Who has been shot and served time in prison for possessing a handgun, says he's seen a change in the scene himself. Growing up in Toronto's Malvern neighborhood, he says he was exposed to people. The 34-year-old. Myers says in Toronto it's well known that some of the big up Honcho everything Hoodlum could be your downfall, says Sean Myers, better known as Honcho Hoodlum, who gained notoriety for his gangster-themed rap songs in the 2010s. Myers says in Toronto it's well known that some of the best talent are dead or in jail. The 34-year-old, who has been shot and served time in prison for possessing a handgun, says he's seen a change in the scene himself. Growing up in Toronto's Malvern neighborhood, he says he was exposed to people who sold drugs and carried guns for protection. And so, he wrote lyrics about gangsters, drug selling, and guns. His songs include raw lyrics of him taunting his rivals and bragging about being a gangster. I was young and dumb, he says now. Even then, he says at that time, Toronto rap was still about bars and punchlines. It wasn't like it is now, where you see all these rappers dying. From studio session to crime scene, digital platforms such as YouTube and Instagram have spawned a do-it-yourself generation of rappers who no longer have to wait on traditional radio exposure or record label push. Those same platforms became breeding grounds for a reckless form of crash-out culture, says Rodrigo Baskunin, author of Enter the Babylon System, unpacking gun culture from Samuel Colt to 50 Cent and a producer for the award-winning documentary series Hip Hop Evolution. Crash-out culture describes some artists who spiral.
Hip Hop Evolution is the series that Shad was the host of.
Into self-destructive behavior that's done for an online audience. Because of the way the algorithms are, this is the stuff that goes viral, says Baskunin. The paradigm shift from it being about music to it being about proving yourself online and showing who's sliding on whose block became the forefront of the culture. In the past decade, Toronto's scene has shifted in ways similar to American markets like Chicago, with its drill rap scene. There, rapper Chief Keefe achieved mainstream success with a narrative that was built around crimes that are almost taking place in real time and then put on the records, Baskunin says. Some see online trolling as part of the rollout of some projects, and say that record labels use personal differences between rap artists as a marketing ploy. But the neighborhood beefs featured in the
Did you guys hear that? Record labels use use beefs as a marketing ploy. Personal differences and beef as a marketing ploy. That's crazy. Like, it's still his theory. It's kind of like the quota theory with the police. They're never going to admit, it's still his theory. Hold on a second, my bad. They're never going to admit, hey, yeah, we're actually got to be taking the tickets for a quota. But sounds about right. Just saying. Sounds about white.
Lyrical jabs of some Toronto underground rappers and the taunting of rivals online are increasingly leading to deadly consequences. Social media sparked a phenomenon that was really amplified digitally and transformed hip-hop into just another form of content where the artist can gain followers with online antics, Baskunin says. The gun violence has robbed Toronto of a momentum that was amplified by Drake, who elevated the city's global profile, a structural problem with the soundtrack. When you're a young black man with limited access to safety, housing, quality education, mental health supports, and economic opportunity, the risk of gun violence exposure always increases dramatically, says Tanya Sharp, a professor at the University of Toronto's Faculty of Social Work, who published a study on firearm-related homicides as a public health concern in Canada. It isn't a rap music problem. It is a structural problem with the soundtrack, says Sharp. If we frame gun violence as a product of rap culture, we relieve governments, institutions, and policymakers of accountability. Sharp, the founding director of the University of Toronto Centre for Research.
Facts. Hold on. Say that part again.
It isn't a rap music problem. It is a structural problem with the soundtrack, says Sharp. If we frame gun violence as a product of rap culture, we relieve governments, institutions, and policymakers of accountability. Sharp.
Is she speaking facts? It's not and let's go back up over here. It isn't a rap music problem. It's a structural problem with a soundtrack. That to me is bars. Bars on top of bars. A structural problem with a soundtrack. Because I've said this many times on these microphones. It's not like gun violence and stuff like that just started now. And I actually have a video that I'm going to be playing later on where we talk about, or it talks about the gun violence that happened back in the 2000s, the early 2000s in comparison to now. So we were just rapping about what we see, what we're into, obviously, some of us, and, you know, just the mimicking even of the American rap scene and what was cool to audiences over there. To be honest, if it was cool to be like native tongues like back in the days and talk about peace and African medallions and stuff like that, that's what Toronto would have been on in the early 2000s. Am I lying, gang? It's just that's not what was cool as far as what the audiences, quote unquote, wanted. Even though they had hit records. Buddy was a hit record. The Native Tongues collaboration track, Buddy, that was a hit record. And they were just talking about love and peace and having fun on some real hip-hop shit. So it's not like the audience all of a sudden decided, no, we want degeneracy and gangster shit. That was kind of maybe methodically pushed to us so that maybe that would be the thing that's available mostly. Maybe. I don't know. It might be a conspiracy theory. I got my tinfoil on right now. Say it again.
It isn't a rap music problem. It is a structural problem with a soundtrack, says Sharp. If we frame gun violence as a product of rap culture, we relieve governments, institutions, and policymakers of accountability.
Facts.
Sharp, the founding director of the University of Toronto Centre for Research and Innovation for Black Survivors of Homicide Victims, says, we continue to lose extraordinarily talented young people to bullets and to incarceration, even while the conditions that produce those outcomes remain largely unchanged. There are generational issues at play that transcend rap music, says Lucas Prince, a Toronto rap artist manager and independent record label owner. Provocative lyrics used in tracks might inflame the situation, he says, but I wouldn't say that rap is the driver. He says the scene is made up of young artists rapping explicitly about the realities of inner city life. Canadians like to believe that we don't have certain kind of dangers that affects black people in particular, says Shadrach Kabango, the Juno Award-winning rap artist known professionally as Shad. The 43-year-old says he feels the lyrics of this generation address their existence in uncompromising terms, so it repels some people from listening to the fact that it is a cry for help. We would be wise to listen. A brutal toll in Toronto. Toronto rapper Quentin Gardner, who performs as Pressa, talked during a recent podcast interview about the idea of wanting to live up to an image. Where I'm from, you gotta, live up to what you rap about. Gardner, who grew up in the Jane and Finch area, told the host of the Danza Project podcast, or else the city won't support you. Trying to prove the authenticity of your lyrics can make you a target, he says. Talking recklessly online can get you into trouble. So can the jewelry you wear. Being a rapper is a dangerous job, he said. It's a complicated balancing act, and the death toll of those killed while on the cusp of a successful music career is telling. Javante Smart, 21.
Fam, even, and R.I.P. to Javante Smart, a.k.a. Smoke Dog. But even with the music I was playing earlier in the kick stream, I was playing some Bully And somebody said in the chat, like, Bully would have been able to go mainstream. I believe that. He had the perfect amount of rapping ability as well as like melodic knowledge to be able to get into the mainstream. And, you know, he had the look, he had everything. So he would have been able to go through easily. All right. But Toronto eats his own. And we could blame the rap scene. We can say it's the polys in the rap scene, but the polys in the rap scene didn't just pop up from nowhere. A lot of these young guys are picking up beefs from back in the days that their old heads were into. So is it the polys and social media that got them into the quote unquote wars that they're in, or were these wars already in place? And we have been doing things to try to quell the amount of shootings and homicides that have been happening in Toronto. So we're not going to act like it hasn't been happening, like they haven't been doing shit, because we will go over the statistics in a while about how much it was crazier back in, let's say, 2003 to 2005 times to the way it is now. All right. Salute to Crow-Olivia.
One who performed as Smoke Dogg was shot and killed on Queen Street West in June 2018. Abdulkadir Handul, an underground rapper called 21 Neat, was convicted of the murder. By 2015, Smart, who often rapped about his hard scrabble upbringing in Regent Park, was a standout in the underground scene, earning his solo breakout moment with the popular single Trap House, an ode to the drug-selling lifestyle. His talent caught the attention of Drake, who brought Smart on the road as an opening act on the European leg of the Boy Meets World Tour in 2017. DeMargio Jenkins, 21, known as Houdini, was ambushed and killed while walking along Blue Jays Way in May 2020. Jenkins' silky delivery and lyrical prowess earned him a spot among the 20 Canadian artists to watch in 2020 on a list compiled by American media platform Complex.
Wow.
Jenkins released a steady output of underground favorites, including the Canadian platinum hit single Late Nights, and started to field interest from record labels. Both Jenkins and Smart, whose songs have millions of streams and views on YouTube and Spotify, were seen as being on the cusp of big breakthroughs when they were killed.
Yep.
This past February, Omar Niaz Muhammad, 24, of Hamilton, known as Lil Art, with his gritty and melodic songs, was shot dead. Muhammad was quickly...
Oh, you fucked that up right there. R.I.P. Lil OT. Lil OT. Snoop fucked that up. He called him Lil Art.
Building a reputation as an artist to watch, and local hip-hop pundits said he was gaining traction in Toronto. While Muhammad talked of being in shootouts and getting shot at, confirmed by police reports, he also spoke openly about being a strong student who earned high grades. The goal is always to make it out. Traquan Mahoney, 26, a popular Toronto rapper known as Burner Bands, concedes that while being an underground rapper is dangerous, the goal is always to make it out of a negative habitat. Mahoney, who grew up with and performed alongside a popular collective of Toronto underground rap artists, has sold tens of thousands of records, including being featured on Late Nights. His group of rappers, based in the Jane Street and Finch Avenue area, has also been affected by gun violence over the past decade, with at least 4, including Jenkins, shot and killed, and another high-profile member left paralyzed by a 2017 Vaughan shooting. In spring 2023, Mahoney was convicted of a gun charge, stemming from a shooting at a June 2020 vigil for Jenkins that was captured on video. He also received a 4-year prison sentence after being convicted in Norfolk County of a 2018 break-and-enter and robbery with a firearm. Mahoney says there's always a lack of...
He got so lucky. What? Because remember, he got convicted in 2023. He's home now in the halfway house. He got so lucky. He got 3 years, because remember, there was the video of Burner Band's returning fire over at the memorial for Houdini. That's one of the reasons why they charged him, right? So I don't know if they got that thrown out or whatever. Plus they had the robbery that they're saying, the armed robbery, and I think it was the armed robbery for a weed farm, right? So he is super, I won't even say lucky, he is blessed to be back home to be able to continue his career. Salute to Burner Bands.
Mahoney says there's always a lack of opportunity growing up in a marginalized neighborhood, and admits he fell into the culture he was seeing. Asked about the factors at play in the gun violence faced by some rappers, Mahoney says, "I can't pin that on the rap scene. Being a rapper in Toronto, in certain people's eyes, is looked at as more negative than positive," says Mahoney.
Wow.
When you're coming from the bottom, you only know what you see. Sharif Muhammad, 30, the artist known as Casper T&G, recently spoke to CBC's Q with Tom Power about his many setbacks caused by legal troubles, including serving time in prison for firearms offenses linked to a 2018 Regent Park shooting. Muhammad, an artist behind Market, this year's biggest underground rap song, talked about going in and out of jail since he was 17 years old and how he got entangled in selling drugs and other different illegal things. Muhammad said he was living an illicit life all while building a music career. I'd be making music, and maybe the day before I was doing like some crazy he told the CBC. Kofi Friday Carmichael, the founder and host of the We Love Hip Hop podcast, says some rising artists right now have one foot in the street and one foot out. It's the race to becoming a rich and famous rapper that used to do that illegal stuff, says Carmichael, the next wave. Mahoney says while the underground scene did experience a slowdown due to circumstances, the genre still has several talented flag bearers, and there's still people doing big things in the city right now, including Gardner and Muhammad. Muhammad recently signed a record label deal with Universal Music Canada, which he told the CBC was a key factor to him being able to turn things around for the better and beat the odds. I'm trying to change the stigma that I have around my name, Muhammad told the CBC about steering away from being labeled a Toronto street guy and a crash out. With new music on the horizon, Mahoney is also preparing for his return to the scene. Mahoney says underground artists need to be mindful of the image they portray, because your presentation goes a long way in life. Try not to just force negativity. Artists also need to stay out of trouble, and we got to do a better job of protecting the artists in the city, he added. Learn from Burner's mistakes. Two men cross.
So there you have it. There you have it. Article over here in the Toronto Star. Big salute to Jason Miller. You know, he's been working on this for a few months, like I said. After the video came out, and this video right here they're talking about, they had another discussion about this video that was the studio shooting that happened about 2 years ago now, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe no, that was last year, to be honest. And it was a crazy shooting where these guys were having a celebration in the studio. Is this still available? It might be online somewhere. Studio. Let's do this. Studio shooting. There it is. It's got good SEO. This shit.
It was November 11th around 11:30 at night when there was a gunfight here at this recording studio on Queen Street West. At the time, there was video posted to social media showing partygoers inside waving their guns just prior to the gunfight. But this new video paints an even more disturbing picture of what happened that night.
This was an egregious act in the city.
The video shows a group of men carrying handguns at a recording studio on Queen Street West on the night of November 11th. Celebrating the 20th birthday of a friend.
What started as reckless posturing escalated into chaos as we allege they began to fire back at a rival gang, wildly spraying bullets in
this frame right here, mud.
They began to fire back at a rival gang.
This right here, I think this is the thumbnail right here. Hold on. It is. Oh shit. This nigga's like looking into it. Interesting. Modding.
Gang, wildly spraying bullets into the street without any regard for human life.
Police say 23 people were arrested that night before 8 were charged with weapons offenses. 16 firearms were also seized. In December, 5 of the 8 suspects had their charges stayed. What the public did not know is that a task force was formed and an investigation called Project Poppy was launched in an effort to identify those responsible. Investigators...
Guys are having they're dancing, and listen, not with all due respect, because y'all were dumb for that. And I remember going crazy, so I'm not taking it back. You were dumb, stupid. But what are you guys doing, fam? It's a party, bare man's, not one G-string in the building, not one girl twerking. Bear mans dancing with each other and their guns. Fire. That's all I gotta say, fam. Like, wagwan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was 2 years ago. Thank you, Young Money. Like, that's not even cool, fam. It's like, is that gangster? Like, yo, me and the man them are gonna dance together and we're gonna wave our guns around. Like, it's a little gay. Fire. Okay.
Have now arrested 14 additional suspects.
I'm not trying to call you guys that, but I'm just saying that the way that looks, okay, and listen, again, because I know some of you guys are home, so don't even hit me in the streets and be like, yo, Bridget, who y'all call Batiman? I'm not calling you that, fam. I'm just saying, when you're dancing in a room with no women, and mans are like, going hard when you're dancing, some guys are like, I know they might have been shooting a music video, but invite a bitch. Like, what the fuck? Get some strippers in there. Pay for some gal. Get some freaking. They were in Parkdale. Like, go get some hookers or something. Like, even like some Fenty ones. Somebody doing a Fenty lean in there, but just mons? You know? Pretend that the girl's doing a twerk move, but she's really doing the Fenty lean, right? And just be behind her, like, with the gun. But at least there's a girl there. Like, holy.
And say arrest warrants have been issued for 8 adults and 1 youth. Thankfully and incredibly, no one was injured nor killed that night. The officer in charge of the investigation says, sadly,
this guy slid the gun under this freaking thing. What an asshole. You know somebody owns that studio who has to freaking get charged for that, right?
was injured nor killed that night. The officer in charge of the investigation.
Bruh, you don't even care about whoever owned that studio. You're just like, fuck you. I'm not getting caught with it. You get caught with it.
Says, sadly, illegal firearms like the 14 seized that night are a reality on the streets of Toronto.
But I'm not going to stand up here
selfish,
and say
son.
This is a complete rare instance, because I don't personally believe it is, unfortunately.
Investigators will not name the 2 alleged rival gangs involved in the gunfight, saying they do not want to give them any notoriety.
Don't worry. I already freaking mentioned who they were about 2 years ago.
Say the suspects are between the ages of 16 and 30, the average age being only 22. Catherine McDonald, Global News.
Fools. All right, I'm not taking it back, gang. I don't care how tough you guys are. You know deep inside your own hearts as you sat in the jail cell wondering, how the hell did I get in here? There's no way that you didn't think to yourself, man, that was stupid. There's no way. And if that's the case, then that means you're one of the stupid ones. But if you have any sense, you sat back in the cell and you said, yo, that was dumb. Why were we dancing in the studio with so many guns? Like, what kind of drugs were we on just now? Like, when the high wears off of the perkies or whatever the fuck you guys are on, you have to sit back and be like, yo, that was kind of dumb still. Like, if that doesn't happen, bro, we have a real problem. This whole article that Jason Miller put together is useless if niggas don't sit back in their jail cell and be like, I wasn't that smart that when I did that. If they're like, nah, nigga, it's gangster. The boy them have it out for me, because I've done time with niggas who it's the boy them's fault. It's the system. It's the system that locked me up. No, bro, it's you with the bag of guns in your trunk that locked yourself up. It's not the system that locked me up. I understand that it's systematic and poverty and everything like that and location and all those things. I understand those parts are systematic. But as you start getting older and you start knowing right from wrong and what's a good choice and what's a bad choice, if you get caught with 4 guns in your trunk, it's not the system that locked you up. It's not the white police. It's your dumb ass. It's your own dumb decisions. It's like you guys don't even know what accountability means. And maybe that is the case because a lot of niggas just like, fuck school. School doesn't matter, all right? I'm just going to figure it out on my own. To be honest, I wish I was a little bit more sympathetic. And maybe as I'm getting older, it's because I'm getting older. A lot of that shit like, yo, it's because I grew up in the hood. That's why I couldn't finish high school. And that, no, man. It's because you were just a bad fucking kid, bro. How about that? How about we just actually take some accountability? Or your parents sucked. How about that? Okay? Your parents they failed you. They didn't look after you properly. They didn't enforce enough rules on you. Because it's not like everybody in the hood who grows up in Jane and Finch, or everybody who grows up in friggin' G-Way, or just insert name of the hood there, doesn't finish high school and ends up having to deal with going in and out of jail. I said this over and over again. It's just maybe 10 to 15% of y'all in the hood who make it like, yo, the hood is dangerous. Yeah, because of the 10, 15% of you fucking degenerates. All right? But the rest of the people are hardworking people who go to work every day, and they raise their kids. They make sure their kids come back home off the bus and don't hang out in the street, okay? And when they do, they end up moving or something, or moving their kid back to their home country for a minute. They do something else to try to circumvent that kid ending up in the street, okay? And some still end up anyway. Don't get it twisted. As somebody who had good parenting, I was in the street. So sometimes it's your own choices. Understand? So I refuse to believe that a lot of you niggas didn't finish high school because you grew up in the hood. You didn't finish high school because your parents didn't fucking stay on your back. Okay? And then you didn't decide to go back to school because you didn't think it was that important. You're going to become a gangster instead. Right? But then now when you get locked up, in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail, and you can't get back on a program at 45 years old, then what the fuck are you going to do? You're going to have to lean back on some kind of education or something. The school of hard knocks is not going to be able to help you make a resume. When the shit really, really now, you've hit quote unquote rock bottom, which really isn't rock bottom. It's rock bottom for a person who has zero resources except for street shit. But for somebody who's like, you know what? Well, fuck, I ain't got no job. There's a lot of people who lose their job and then they just have to go and get another one, go through the interview process, update their resume, all that type shit like that. Okay? But if you're never, ever, 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 ever even thought about training yourself to do that in any type of way, you've only depended on the street your whole life, and you never even had to assimilate properly, so you don't even know how to fucking speak English properly. Now, when you're 40-something years old after your 5th bid, you're going to be a bum. You're going to be an old-ass nigga riding around in the hood selling fucking dime bags because you never prepared yourself for a future. You guys understand what the fuck I'm saying? I'm not pulling punches on you niggas this year, okay? Your future, if you don't make it out as a rapper or you're able to flip the hundreds of thousands that you might be making right now in real time as a dealer, if you just squander it all on chains and all that shit, and then later on in the future, you catch a bid and have to pay for lawyer fees, and then all that money's gone, and then now you come home and you're 40, guess what? You're going to be the nigga riding on the bike with a gray beard, selling dime bags, fucking old crackheads. That's going to be your future. Still living in mommy's fucking basement, wearing fucking jorts. That's going to be your fucking future. So do with that information what you will, all right? I'm not feeling sorry for you niggas like, let's handle them with kitty gloves or whatever. I said what I said, all right? If you don't like it, fuck you. I don't give a shit, all right? Niggas be telling me that shit, on road, ease up on the YNs. No, fuck these niggas, bro. Keep making stupid choices and then see what happens, bro. And then don't act like I didn't tell you when you're sitting with your ass hurting from riding on your bike all day. Don't say that Friday didn't tell you so fucking back in 2026. Just remember, rewind the tape. Right? Y'all seen, you know what I'm talking about, gang. Y'all know who I'm talking about. There's mad niggas who just riding around the hood. They're like 56. They're like my age. Like, yo, I got that. Nigga, still? You still got that? How? Go get a job, nigga. Start looking towards retirement. Or start a fucking business. Learn how to use the internet. Holy shit. Anywho, salute to y'all, man. Keep doing your thing. And salute to Jason Miller on this article right here. Make sure to go check it out. Also, it's actually printed. Okay, this was just on an article a couple of days ago online, and it made front page, printed. I need to go pick up a copy of that shit, man. You all ain't shit. You guys are just adding on BMs, hate them, bald tires on the bike. I was harsh on them. Y'all are like adding on. Yeah, nigga, right? Your kids don't even like you, nigga. Like, oh fuck. All right. Okay, enough. We got him there. But thank you, gang. Y'all niggas just, yeah. You bitch ass niggas, bum. Get a life. Okay. All right. That was a good old fashioned stomp out right there. Last thing, and I'm gonna get into some of these other topics here. I actually did a music video earlier. I was still wearing the same shit from the music video, so if y'all see later on, it might be a few days from now. I can't reveal exactly who I did the music video for. However, I will say this. It is a big artist, very well-known artist in the city, even has some notoriety outside of the city. I'm not going to give too much hints, okay? A lot of notoriety outside of the city. And this video is going to have myself as well as a multitude of different people from around the city. So hopefully when this shit drops, it is also even do something to encourage some kind of unity, seeing the way so many different people were able to come together to collaborate for this. But I got myself a nice little cameo in the video. I was outside.
I was looking for...
Hold on. Sidetrack, no sidetrack. This kind of stupid shit that I be reposting.
I was looking for Bert and Ernie because those motherfuckers had a fucking BBQ and didn't invite Elmo. They fed every...
Again.
I was looking for Bert and Ernie because those motherfuckers had a fucking BBQ and didn't invite Elmo. They fed everybody on the block, and Elmo didn't even get a fucking plate. So
talk about it, Elmo.
Elmo's outside, and Elmo's not here to talk.
Okay, that's not what I'm about to show you. Who's still playing? Okay, here we go. So here's some of the equipment. I'm at the payphone. I'm in the boroughs for this right here.
Outside.
Big up to man like Zach Fax. That camera is crazy.
That's right.
You're making, all right, so just a little something. All right, just a little BTS from the music video. All right, when y'all see the music video, I'm gonna be at the doing the payphone scene. I didn't put that nasty payphone to my freaking head, so yeah, that's not happening. But I'll be doing the payphone scene. So just a little hint. Look out for that video.
Yeah.
Coming soon. What's going on with Bugs over here?
Awful lot of spill, man. Awful lot of spill, man.
Easton. Melbourne.
Bugs loves road, eh?
Open up shit.
Like big on the camera. Yeah. 60 plus. Yeah.
Okay. What do I have on my list here? What is on my list? Okay, let me just give you a little bit of a preview from Akademiks being over here in Toronto. Obviously, he came down here for the Friday night show. That looked like it was an event. Like, I was there, you know. I will say this. It could have been better, but we're not going to go through all of that again. So the live show was the live show. All right, let's go to Akademiks page. What's he up to? Is he still out here? I think he might have already left. Watch
this is how we do it.
The man's rocking some DS13. Big salute to DS13. All right, this is from the care package that I gave him at the that I gave him at the meet and greet. This is the shirt. I was actually wearing this on the I was actually wearing this on the podcast. Salute to Akademiks for rocking the drip. I'm standing. Yeah, the same sweater or same shirt. But yeah, he might be out of here by now.
Some Philly nigga shit. Have any of y'all been to Philly? It's irrational. It's a bunch of black niggas with beards that are Muslim that eat cheesesteak. It's kind of like, don't even worry about it. Every fucking city in the United States of America got something. You see, Toronto, we'll get to y'all, but do y'all know what they say about niggas from Chicago? Let's do a city check if y'all really know hip hop. What do they say?
Yeah, this store is called Creeps. It's over on Spadina, if I'm not mistaken, 363 Spadina Avenue. So yeah, I had a couple of bags. I still got my bag with some of the gear that I was wearing the other day. So salute to Act for rocking the gear.
Chirac, right? Anybody been watching me since the war, Chirac? Yeah. Who was your favorite character?
All right, so that's from the Friday night, obviously. I have some clips from, I guess, the rest of the weekend, because he wasn't really, he was just like hosting party after party. Let me get rid of some of these screens over here. All right, he was hosting a lot of parties. Yeah, it's called Creeps. All right, I'm gonna get copyright for that. All right, man, I was outside all weekend. I still just don't think these clubs look that crazy for a Caribana weekend. This nigga must love Toronto low-key, because every scene that I see him in is just bare gal. The Man City needs the best realtor here. He's keeping niggas far away from him. There are guys around, but like every shot you see this nigga, it's just like 10 women. Getting bare copyrights for all of this shit. Nigga got the big ass OVO chain. Yo, there's a bear. Yo, for the YN world, fam, there's bare gal out there just in these places, yo. Not a nigga in sight. Okay, there's 1, 2. He got everybody out of this section. All you, anybody with any type of balls and dick paws, get the fuck out my section. Too much testosterone. Get out of my section. This nigga gonna end up having a baby mother out here. He's like, wow, all of the flavors. I know that's all Ak is thinking right now. He's like, holy shit, man. So many varieties of nationalities and colors and tones. Oh my God, Toronto. Cause I just wanna. Look at this nigga. Berg, y'all. Holy. This nigga's having the time of his life. I got another link over here. He did hook up with N3ON. And we're going to get into this N3ON versus Chromazz story right after this. I just want to check on Big Ak before he goes back. He might be back in Jersey now. Let's see this here.
Bill, oh my God.
Oh, come on.
Fuck!
I'm not going to
You're
watch.
playing card roulette, Ak.
We're not going to watch the whole
You're playing
thing.
card roulette, bro.
Brother, you got 30,000 views. Who do you think is paying tonight?
All right, how about this? 60-40 split. They got Indian music? Is this an Indian spot?
Bro, they just like, oh man.
What the fuck?
No, low-key, Toronto's a great city. Especially if you got money. It's amazing. Right now, like, I don't got money like that. So, like, but I still love the city. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of things that even if you're not some rich-ass nigga, you could do. But if you're rich, oh my God. I think I wouldn't pick anywhere else to live if I'm like rich. If you're rich and single on top of that, oh my God. It's a smorgasbord. You're making American money, so once you come here, you exchange that shit. It's gonna go further. You could take 20 racks and exchange it and get probably like 35 racks back because our dollar's so fucking shit, right? So, you know, there you got that. Your money's going long. It's like almost like you're in friggin' Dominican Republic or something. You know what I mean? And then the variety of galdom, you're going to see Indian girls, African girls, Caribbean girls, white girls, and not just the one white girls. Like you're going to see like the Quaker whites, and then you're going to see some European ones from Romania or some shit like that, and then some other type of whites, and then you got the Spanish things. Obviously, Chroma's from here. She's from the part of the West End where there's bare Spanish things. Fam, like, you're just going to, like, end up... You know how many rap niggas who have low-key baby mothers over here? Old Dirty Bastard got a baby mother over here. It's almost inevitable. He back in New York now? Okay. Yeah, because I seen him on the PJ, right?
Oh, the food smells great in here.
You smell great too, brother.
Yo,
pause.
I would only come here with you and Aiden. And I know y'all got the bag. Oh, you got a steak bag?
No, I don't gamble right now.
Oh, you're on your sneako shit.
I'm focusing on my mental health.
How do you afford all this shit without like steak?
I have other incomes.
Yeah. Hold on. I got an answer for that. I got an answer for that. Actually, I'm about to go live now. So, good.
Oh, you got a steak bag?
No, I don't gamble right now.
Oh, you're on your sneako shit.
No. He was with Gamdon. He wasn't with Steak. He was with Gamdon, just like me. Okay? Gamdon dropped everybody, including N3ON. So don't let him play you with all that, oh, no, I'm just not gambling right now. He just doesn't, he's in between deals. He'll be gambling again as soon as he gets, if Steak picks him up, he'll be gambling again. But it's not because he's not, he's on his Muslim shit. I don't know, Juicy Hamburger, but like they did a sweep, fam. They said, fuck everybody. Right? Around the same time Gamdon stopped fucking with us, I started looking around and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, my armpits stink? Like, what? Walk on. Like, are we not doing a good job? Is it us? Like, are we not getting enough views? And then I looked around and I was like, oh, none of y'all niggas got the deal neither. Ooh, interesting.
Focusing on my mental health.
How do you afford all this shit without like steak?
I have other incomes.
Word?
Yeah.
You're a scammer. Okay. Word. Let's get to it, man.
All right, I need to take a shit. Can you take over my stream? Can you just take over your live too?
No. First of all, you're not about to do what I think you're about to do. You're trying to walk out on the bill. No motherfucker.
Bro, we haven't even ordered yet.
Leave your credit card here.
We haven't.
You're a villain in a lot of people's stories. And it fucks up the whole dichotomy.
These niggas need to go outside if they're going to do this. Yeah, that's a little bit, I don't know, maybe it's BTS type shit, I guess. It's not, but I don't think it's BTS enough that people, like, you just could see it from the outside, fam. There's enough people who had Gamdon deals that don't have them no more. So, and you guys watch somebody who had a Gamdon deal. So yeah, that's the reason why. Don't let N3ON fool you. All right, clip that, Kick. Clip that. Let me see what I'll go on before we get off this. You know what? Actually, fuck that. Let's just get straight to this fucking N3ON versus Chromazz stuff, because he bumped into Chromazz while he was out here. And obviously, I think it was intentional. Any of the people that bump into each other out here, I think it's on purpose. Right now, even if I just put a N3ON in here, that's the first thing that's going to pop up. Boom. All right, I don't even need to use the Reddit one. Big salute to Cholo Cash in the cut also.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah.
So basically what ends up happening here, and I'll introduce this topic real quick. Chromazz offers N3ON a drink, and because N3ON is a Muslim, and he's trying to, I guess, be more in his faith, he decided he turned down the drink, right? As somebody who doesn't drink, I turn down drinks all the time. It's cool. But she went straight for some very defamatory things or just flammatory things to be saying towards Muslim people.
Fucking Muslim.
What is wrong with that?
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Let's not get into it.
No, let's get into it. What's wrong with that?
You want to get into it?
Let's do it. What's wrong with me being Muslim?
There's nothing wrong with it. That's how you grew up, right?
Yeah, and I
So I
believe in
don't
that.
blame you.
No, it's not that. No, I believe in it fully.
That's good.
Cheers. I believe in my religion.
What about it?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
So you believe that when you go to heaven, there's going to be just virgins waiting for you there?
I believe everything in the Quran, so yeah.
So you believe you should have 8 wives, and you believe that men should marry fucking 8-year-olds and
That's
all
not what
that
that's not
fucking
what they
weird-ass
preach.
shit?
That's not what they preach.
Cheers.
That's not. Listen, I haven't read the Quran, and I feel like I know that's not being preached in the Quran. Okay, and a lot of that stuff is. Let me ask this: did Chromazz go too far? A lot of that stuff is figuratively, even in the Bible, same way. As far as going to heaven and being with 100 virgins and stuff like that, because it's not about the literal virgins. Because if you take it and you bring it into today's terms, and I'm gonna do my best job of giving a theological explanation as somebody who is no way a theologian. Okay, I'm not smart at religion and stuff like that. Okay, but I feel like it's supposed to be meant more figuratively. It's not supposed to be updated to 2026 terms, like where the average virgin is probably still under freaking 15, because girls are out there from whatever age taking dick, right? So as far as like that whole term of getting virgins, you're more looking at having a clean woman. If you wanted to update it and not call them virgins or whatever, having a woman that hasn't been with 100 motherfuckers like how most of these girls are out here. Okay, that's basically what the metaphor is supposed to mean. I feel like that shouldn't have to been explained.
You believe that when you go to heaven, there's going to be just virgins waiting for you there?
I believe everything in the Quran, so yeah.
Yeah, not a bunch of dirty gal. That's what's supposed to mean.
So you believe you should have 8 wives, and you believe that men should marry fucking 8-year-olds and
That's
all
not
that
what that's not what they
weird-ass
preach.
shit?
That's not what they preach.
Cheers.
That's not what they preach.
So tell me, educate me.
That's not what they preach. You're drunk, so I don't want to educate you. It's not. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, she's chatting.
If I'm asking someone to educate me, why is she gonna say it then?
Because I feel like you're very you're very hard-headed and you will never understand. So there's no point of wasting. There's no point of wasting my breath.
Don't waste your breath.
You know what I mean? But no. So
he got cheesed like right away.
I would rather have someone that can explain it better and help her understand.
So you're saying you're not too knowledgeable on the fact, so you can't explain it to me good.
I just don't want to say the wrong thing. But I feel like you should understand.
respect
But you
that.
should never put down a religion. That's not
I
cool.
feel like I never put down your religion, but I know my way is the right way.
Okay, no, you can, and that's fine. But you don't
I
gotta
never
put down.
put you down.
No, you said you talk about like 8-year-olds.
I said he's Muslim.
No,
But that's what I know about
no,
your
but I'm saying
religion.
you don't gotta.
They say there's 3 things that you should never argue about. What are those 3 things? Let me know in the chat, gang. What are the 3 things that they say you should never, ever get into a debate about when you bump into somebody at a party or in public or anything. You're basically going to ruin the party.
You don't got to put down a religion to, you know.
I'm not putting down. That's what the fuck I know about it.
Well, that's not true.
For me, that's fucked. For me, having multiple wives, that's just crazy.
Okay.
I don't agree.
But you don't have
with
to put down another religion to.
How am I putting down though? They
You
say
are.
fuck your religion. I never said.
Religion, race, and politics. Or what is it? Religion, race, and money? I know politics is in there. And it gets annoying. I ain't gonna lie, fam. It gets annoying when you're at a party and then people are arguing about politics. They're not even arguing. They're just like, no, man, but Carney and then and I'm just like, is it money? I think it's money. It's religion, money, and politics. But bro, it gets you're like at the party like, fam, like you're killing the vibe, fam. I'm gonna go outside and smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just the worst thing, bro.
I didn't mean it like that.
He's Muslim.
She didn't mean it like that.
I said he doesn't drink. He's fucking Muslim.
Yeah.
You're interesting.
It's a bad start.
Very bad start.
Don't talk about religion when you first meet someone.
Oh, you don't say.
Don't talk down on religion when you first meet someone.
I'm not talking down.
Because at the end of the day, I'll never preach a certain religion or whatever, because everyone can think what they want. As long as you believe in God, you should believe in God. Because without God, there's nothing.
Yeah, but that's not really true because you can believe in God and you can still go to hell, right?
Yeah. But I don't want to steer anyone in a certain direction. You can believe what you want, do your own research.
Like, believe in God. Everyone believes in God. You're good.
That's like taking the easy way out. But if you really care, you're gonna try to like, get someone to be.
So you're like a devout Christian. Like you're like.
I sin.
Yeah.
God loves me. I'm his dog. Fuck.
Amen.
Jesus.
The man said you're a devout Christian. Okay, because like she's going hard for JC, aka Jesus Christ, right now. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, you're just not doing you're not with the right religion. Okay, so you are, right? And she's Latina, so Latino people are Latin people are they're very big on their Christianity. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, what did she say? God's my dog, or I'm his dog?
I'm his dog. Fuck.
Christian. Like you're like.
I sin.
Yeah.
God loves me. I'm his dog. Fuck.
Amen.
Amen. N3ON, go. Just go, brother. Just go.
Jesus died for my sins. I can do anything and he still loves me. That's my fucking dog.
It's an interesting way of thinking.
You guys want to play some games? Let's play some games.
Yeah.
Let's chill.
Whoever this guy is trying to cool the situation down, bro. He's like, all right. She didn't mean it, man. Okay, nah, you know what? It's cool, man. Yeah, we all love. We got love. God loves everybody.
This chat.
What's your chat saying?
What's the chat saying?
That's like read like 50,000 messages, get a little summary.
Yeah, my phone.
Okay.
I need some water. I'll be right back. Right there.
He didn't like.
Yeah. I didn't fuck with that.
Fuck this mic, nigga.
Oh my god. So you gotta be nicer, don't talk about the nose.
My nigga.
Just get to know.
Water.
Shut the fuck up. For once. Take this shit. What the fuck is he getting mad about?
The mic is still on, right? She still has the mic pinned onto her.
Huh? Because I told the Muslims they fucking marry 8-year-olds.
Where can I get water?
I said Muslims do that shit,
there any way I
right?
can
So I
order
told
water here?
Ben that.
I'm sure N3ON knows who she is. He's heard of her. He just probably doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tread lightly, maybe when it comes to my opinions on this topic, but I got some more things to show you.
They got cheesy and walked away. Can't do it.
Look.
Take that.
Yo, you hear how the mic just fell on the ground, fam? Those things are not cheap, eh? And N3ON don't got the cheap DJIs. He probably got DJIs. He probably got the fucking most expensive one.
Right? So I told Ben that. And he got cheesy and walked away. Can't do it. Take that.
Sorry about my friend. It's very Toronto. Yeah. Once you break the ice,
Don't do that, Cholo. Don't do that. She just Toronto. Like, no, Cholo's a nice guy. All right.
My friend. It's
Cholo's a really nice guy.
very Toronto.
Okay. Suits a Cholo cash, but that's not nice. Look at her face right now. She's pissed. It's like, fuck this guy. He doesn't want to keep me on the stream after I insulted his religion. Like, no, fam. Your attitude sucks in this right now. And the thing is, Chromazz is a nice girl. I don't know why I'm not going to use the B word, but I don't know why she's acting like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Once you break the ice, Yo.
She don't fuck with me right now, but I'm not going to say that she's not a nice person. She went at this guy right away, dissed his religion. You know enough niggas who are Muslim. So do you feel that way about all of them too? There's niggas in your crew who are Muslim, I feel like some of the friends around you. Maybe not immediate circle. I'm not even sure. I don't know who she roll with anymore. But you got niggas around you who are Muslim. Do you feel the same about them?
She's in a game. There's no bad blood. I wish you the best of luck in life.
I wish you too.
God bless.
I don't know why you're mad.
Huh?
I told you to explain to me.
No, that's cool.
I told you let's not get into it. You wanted to get into it.
I didn't think you were gonna do that.
I said let's not get into it.
We got into it, but no bad blood. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right.
See, I have a problem with this, fam. Because this is the second time that Chromazz has been shown herself on camera and got backlash, like somebody's live stream. So, for example, the last time she was on somebody who's a huge live streamer was Aiden Ross. And then she got into the argument with Charleston White. That's who it was. She got into an argument with Charleston White and about the word nigga. And she was just like, whatever, I could say it, nigga, whatever, And she said what she said. But now you're in this one challenging somebody, or not even challenging somebody, just being mad rude with somebody over their religion. So now we got a race strike and a religion strike. I'm going to say my opinion in a second. Myron Gaines jumped in and said, this bimbo is a dismissive whore claiming to be a Christian while dressed like a thought. When is N3ON going to stop giving talentless whores a platform? It baffles me how he continuously does collabs with clout-chasing, no-name thoughts who clip farm the fuck out of him to walk away with the new followers. He leaves them with eggs and leaves with egg on his face. Bro makes the same mistake over and over again. I want him to get in shape. Never works out unless it's on stream. I want him to be a better Muslim. Never does anything unless it's on stream and then violates the faith all the time, gambling, etc. Yo, Myron, shut up, man. Because I feel like Myron is down for a gambling deal too. I'm going to stop simping. Platform bitches who use and clip farm him. I think Myron actually did a video earlier today. And listen, Myron isn't the place that I go to, like, what does Myron think at a time like this? But when this shit starts getting around to all of the bigger bloggers and stuff like that as a representation of what's going on in Canada, this is the Toronto mans, this is the Toronto gal them, this is how they move, this is how they act, this is how they think. This is not a good world representation. Okay, it just looks nasty as far as from the outside in. I'll just say that. Some of that type of shit is like kind of, it feels like you got to keep in house. The R Drizzy Reddit chimed in. Like, this shit went viral. Among all the characters Drake associates with, Chromazz has to be the worst one. Let's see what they got to say over here. It says, listen, I don't judge a man on the broads he smashes or the friends he hangs out with, but this one is very questionable. This just isn't him hanging out with Sexy Red or Bobby. Her personality is just awful. I can't think of any redeemable trait she might have. That's crazy. Look how many upvotes this shit. Well, not that many upvotes. It's not the craziest. She is fine. Right? And that's the thing, is that a lot of these women, not just only Chromazz, but women like Chromazz, used to get away with shit. Like, I'm fine. And, you know, I got money, and it's easier to get money and get into doors when you're fine, right? Man, them will spend on you. Her OnlyFans went crazy back in the days, so she made multiple millions of dollars. So it's like, yo, I'm the baddest bitch. Y'all just gonna have to deal with my shitty attitude if I decide to have an attitude. But I feel like I'm gonna say something really obvious. That shit fades after a while. Or niggas don't give a fuck sometimes how pretty you are. They'll still be like, yo, bro, I'm going to challenge you on this. I don't like what you said. Or shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas who smash baddies all the time. So all of that, well, I'm going to just get away with whatever I want to because I'm bad. Not everybody rocks with that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, some simp-ass niggas will probably rock with it because they're like, oh my God, she's in front of me. But if you've been around pretty women all your life or been around multiple pretty women, it ain't shit. Disarmed. Kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? But she did respond, and I'm going to give my final analysis on this in a second because it's not the most important story in the world, but fuck, it went pretty viral. She responded. So here is her response. I'm riding for JC, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. Okay. Literally. And then she quoted this person here. The blood of Christ covers her past, present, and future sins. Jesus said, it is finished. What is happening? Huh? Chromazz got religious on us? I didn't know that she was this religious until this interaction. Okay? Salute to JC. Not J. Cole. It's not J. Cole. Oh, man. So, I'm just going to give my final analysis on this because the problem I have with this whole debacle, and I don't mind her being famous. Like, everybody deserves their chance at fame. But people keep on propping up fuckery, okay? And I'll even include myself as partially responsible for one of the people who've been able to prop up fuckery over the years. I have like 3-4 Chromazz interviews, and I'm down to do more. But what the R Drizzy Reddit is saying over here, it makes it like it doesn't matter how much bad behavior you get. Doesn't matter. You're hot, so Tory Lanez will have you in the video. You know, or you offend black people, it doesn't matter. You're hot. Drake will have you in the video next. So it makes it where like there's never any accountability that has to be had. It's kind of the same with the Krishan Rock, like punch somebody in the face, viewers go up. You know what I'm saying? It's part of this whole new generation or new time, more than a generation, just new time of anything that is the most negative, the most, for lack of a better term, degenerate as far as what the people believe or say out of their mouth is going to get the most views. You know what I'm saying? And I think she knows that too. Because I'll stand on, Chromazz is usually a nice person. So for her to come at N3ON with some, oh, what you want to fuck 8-year-old? What's your problem? You're just trying to get people pissed off because you know that's going to be the clip. But when it becomes the clip of every time we see a clip of you, it's something offensive, I guess it will still add up to dollars in the end of the day. But I don't know how much long term it's going to keep, man. But what do I know? What do I know? She's been doing this for a while now. So, and not just her being a rapper or whatever, like the rage bait thing for a while now. Low key, I think she lost her whole YouTube channel. Because when I went to go look for a music video from her for my mix earlier, she had that like Toma, Coca-Cola, that song there that was out, all that shit gone. Gone. All it is clips of her rather than her own shit. And her channel, I think, got zapped. So, and I say that to say, right, 6Buzz Baby is on the 6Buzz channel. All those music videos, Chromazz Vivo. It's not Chromazz channel, it's Chromazz Vivo, right? All those music videos, titty shaking, all that type of shit. Like, after a while, YouTube was like, you know what? You're against the guidelines. Like, we can see areola most of the time. So that income, take away. Boom, gone. Right? If there was any income from there. And I'm not trying to pocket watch her or anything like that. I'm just saying the different things that people would have known you for as far as AKA music, it's starting to disappear from the zeitgeist, from the atmosphere, right? So now when you go search her on YouTube, it's nothing that is her uploads anymore, right? It's all us. This clip that I'm going to make off of this right here, it's all us making money off of them. So now that becomes, are you controlling the narrative or are you the lolcow? I'm not trying to call you a lolcow, but I'm just saying, are you controlling the narrative anymore or are we just reacting to you and making money off of you? Because once that starts happening, then I feel like it's a bad place. Yo, she had mad millions of views on that channel, fam. Not a 1, 2. Like, one video alone had like 30 million views. That shit's gone. So, it is what it is. Salute to Chromazz same way, and salute to N3ON. All right? Chromazz, if you see this, I ain't got no problem with you, fam. All right, let's get that out of the way too. I ain't got no problem with you. I think you think that I got a beef with you because of my comments on the Charleston White thing, but I'm just keep it real. If I don't like, if I even feel offended and I'm not one of the people who are part of that community, then I feel like you're saying shit to piss people off. So if I'm gonna comment and say, yo, that's trash, that's whack, then don't get mad at me. Just stop doing trash behavior. Sucker. Anyhow, staying on N3ON. That girl that got injured the other day, because there was a post. Let me see if I could find this post here quickly. It might have been on 6 Trench. From the Caribana grounds when N3ON, here it is. So basically he had run over some girl's foot on the Caribana grounds. Season, what up? Right, this is a short version of the video. Can I get a longer version of this video? Do I have it? Because the girl actually responded, the girl who got hit. It's probably on Torontology. Let's do this. Torontology. N3ON. There's no way it could be that far. It's right here. This is actually, that's the response. I want to find the actual video of him running over the girl. So here we are. So this is what happened on Saturday afternoon over on the Caribana grounds on the lakeshore.
Sit down.
No.
That's a blood-curdling scream right there. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Stressed.
Did she jump on the thing?
Huh?
She jumped on the thing?
Yeah, like no, the girl just kept driving. Stop driving.
All right, so basically that happened, and there was a response from N3ON at some point in time. I think he responded the next day. Is it on his Instagram? He might have posted it on his Instagram. Let's go to N3ON's Instagram. Yeah, nobody else posted it. I know he did post an apology. Let's see. N3ON apology. Let's do that. Oh, is he apologized for that too? No, that's in video. Holy shit, they're on this. Here it is.
Okay, I want to clear that up real quick because I see some people like blaming. I want to see her off stream, go visit her and make sure everything's okay. I want to clear that up real quick because I see some people like blaming me as if I'm the guy that drove the fucking golf cart. I don't even know the driver of the golf cart. That was the Caribana festival parade, whatever it's called. It was their golf cart, their driver. That shit had nothing to do with me. And I ran. First off, they're mad I ran away. What do you want me to do? You want me to bring the camera and show the girl? Like, what are you talking about, bro? You want me to? The camera's with me every second, right? If I'm running to the girl, the camera's gonna, bro. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that, bro? Y'all are dumb. Use your fucking heads, bro. Idiots in the comments are saying a bunch of stupid shit. Should have ran right straight at her. Like, what? No. Why the fuck would I do that? Am I Jack Doherty? Like, what? But I think she got her surgery. From what I've saw in her story, she's doing good. It was very fucked up, bro. It was a very unfortunate situation, bro. The driver was bawling her eyes out. Like, she obviously feels very bad too. Like, it's just a really fucked situation, bro. And yeah, bro. I mean, obviously prayers to her, speedy recovery to her. Like I said, I do want to see her off stream and come and check up on her.
Yo, the link that I just had. Cart girl. Let's do that. The link that I had for that is gone.
Just get run over and have to defend themselves now. One.
Hold on. Because I saw she had posted something. I'm going to play that in a second. She had posted that she was going to be suing and her injuries and everything like that. Oh, my God. That's what what's Shorty's name? But they took the post down. All right, Toronto woman who was run over by golf cart in N3ON was riding, threatens to sue driver. That was me. Shit was terrifying and gruesome. Just walking, they hit me from behind. Pause. Kept driving over on my leg while bones broken and sticking out. Skin and blood flying. I really do appreciate who cared. Strong bitch out of 2 surgeries, but I promise to God, bitch ass drivers getting sued. Victim of accident. Oh shit. Let's hear what she has to say.
Bitches get run over and have to defend themselves now. One, why was I walking on a road? Because the road was closed for pedestrians for Caribana, an event that happens every single year, and I'm clearly walking in the same direction that everybody else is walking. Saying excuse me while you're already this close to me and continue at the same speed isn't going to do anything. I kept screaming stop, and the wheel kept turning, digging deep into my ankle bone was sticking out. You could see my muscles, you could see my bones. There was skin flying in the air, blood flying in the air. That shit is traumatizing to watch happen to you. 2, it was a hit and run. The driver ran.
Oh, hit and run. Yo, fam. Yo, season. See what she's saying? Bones popping out. She's milking it. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to, right? I'll do the same thing. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Right? Y'all remember that shit? But like, whoo, she's about to have a come up right now.
That shit is traumatizing to watch happen to you.
Say it again.
Turning, digging deep into my ankle bone was sticking out. You could see my muscles, you could see my bones. There was skin flying in the air, blood flying in the air.
Skin and blood flying in the air. She's painting a graphic picture. Trigger warning, anybody. Yo, N3ON, lawyer. Well, he's already lawyered up. N3ON's lawyers. Get ready for action. Brace yourself.
That shit is traumatizing to watch happen to you. 2, it was a hit and run. The driver ran away. The live streamer was like focused on doing this shit.
Oh, no. Hold on. I was trying to box my cliff, fam. Doing this? N3ON, she's coming for the bag. She's already looked up N3ON's net worth. She's already looked up N3ON's net worth. Says, you know what? I want all of it. Give me all of it. How much of that? How much you want to sue him for? Well, what's his net worth? Give me all of it. Hold on a second. I shouldn't laugh because one day it'll be my turn, fam. I don't want to laugh. Worth between 5 and 10 mil. Oh, no, that's not enough. That's not enough. All that gone. That better be a fake number. He better have like 3 times that in his bank. She's coming for all of that. If he has between, let's say he has the higher, let's say he has the 10 mil. She's taking 5. I want 5. There was blood and bones flying all over the place. Can I hold 5 mil?
It didn't have to be a hit and run, but in flying up and digging deep.
No, fam. You know what? You're right. They weren't the ones driving, but the way that she's coming for N3ON right now, and the things that she's saying, where is this live? Is it on Kick? I'm gonna go look for that.
Into my ankle, saying excuse me while you're already this close to me and continue at in the air, blood flying in the air. That shit is traumatizing to watch happen to you. 2, it was a hit and run.
Emotional damage.
The driver ran away. The live streamer was like focused on doing this shit. It didn't have to be a hit and run, but you fled the scene. It's a criminal offense, and I am pressing charges.
Oh!
Ongoing investigation.
Y'all heard that part?
It's a criminal offense, and I am pressing charges. There is an ongoing investigation for the whole incident. The live streamer is a dumbass, but like he didn't drive, so I don't really care. His reason for not checking up on me was so that he doesn't record me. Last time I checked, he just stopped recording, but it's more important that the world sees how sorry you feel.
She's good. Yo, in Toronto.
We love hip hop.
In the city. She's good. I'm glad that we watched the N3ON video right before that, because he was like, what am I supposed to do? Run over to her with the, the camera's following me. I can't run over to her. She's like, God forbid that people don't see your reaction. Yo, go into law, fam. Not only do you have a lawyer, become a lawyer. You are smart, fam. She's smart.
How sorry you feel. That's my check. You can stop recording. But
you could stop recording. I don't want to pile on, but you could just be like, there's this thing on Kick that you could do where you just do like this. Hold on, I'll show you. Right back. Hold on a second. I have another one. I'm going to load up the other one. Okay, I'm about to convert over to OBS just now, but I'm going to load up the other one where it'll be like, it just says, be right back. Instead of the starting soon, there's a be right back one. You put that one up, and then you go check. Yo, oh, shit. Mute the mic for a second. Oh, shit. Oh. You feel me? And then you come back, right? Hold on. I'll show you the function again. You do that. You mute the mic. And behind the mic, you'll be like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And then you turn the mic back on again. Okay, guys, we're back. Okay, everything's okay. That's all you have to do. Or she wouldn't be saying this.
it's more important that the world sees how sorry you feel. I had 2 surgeries.
Or tell the cameraman, don't follow me. It might be gory, too gory for the stream. I need to shut up, man. I don't know. That's not my friend or anything, but like, I fuck with Cribba, so I'm not trying to shit on your guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there's solutions.
Doing physio, taking lots of narcotics. I have both of my arms. I did not lose my toe.
There was skin and blood flying all over the place, he said. Thank God you didn't lose your toe. The way you're describing that right there, that's horrific. Let's go check on Chromazz. Chromazz. Hello? Can we get your page, Cribster? Cribba's got 6.1 thousand followers. Not bad. 4 hours ago. Yo, put your shirt on, my nigga. Let me give him a quick follow. I didn't know he was on Kick now.
There's a lot. You already don't miss. You're like this and tucking the side bags. Listen to the lady that got.
Is it in the beginning?
What's good, Jaleel? What's good, Nation? What's good, Naz? Like the situation whatsoever. I was scared myself.
There we go.
I said something there. You know what that dumb porn star tit selling flush merchant Chromazz said yesterday? Listen, I would have said something there. You know, I didn't even hear what you said until after, but the security team told me I can't lash out. There was 10 guys with ski masks. We asked her manager if there was any guys in the venue. He said no. As soon as we get into the venue, there's 10 guys, 15 guys come out of 4 corners with ski masks, putting their hands in their sweaters like this and tucking their side bags. Listen, I couldn't escalate the situation whatsoever. I was scared myself. I couldn't say anything about that, but listen, that flesh merchant, you can't talk anything about religion.
Flesh merchant is crazy.
Online. You sucked Adam 22's cock online. You are a fucking whore thought. Go fuck yourself. All right? You talk about Christ is king and shit. Like, you have no right to speak about religion in the first place. Now I can get everything off my chest because now I'm not surrounded by 10 guys in ski masks. I actually feel safe.
Sorry, I'm loading up. I was loading up something up. My
Yo,
bad.
Neon did the right thing. He walked away. You know what I'm saying? We can escalate it. Yo, Neon is right. He's good. The worst thing he could have done is debate some drunk religion. You know what I'm saying? He was the bigger man. He matured. He whatever. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I just had to make sure my man's Neon was safe because anyone will do anything.
Sorry, let me get rid of this.
Clout, bro. Listen, you are a
Hold on, gang.
disgusting girl that sells her pussy on the blue page for $5.99. Talking about Christ is King. I don't give a fuck. You want to disrespect people's religions? How can you even talk about religion? You're a sinner yourself. You sell your body online. I don't think anywhere in the Bible does it say it's okay to sell your body. It's okay for sex work. And there's a lot.
Cribbers, you need me to run the ether beat? Holy fuck, nigga.
You already don't miss. Your horny ass was begging for this stream, and then this is what happens. First of all, in Islam, no one says you can marry an 8-year-old. It's okay to marry an 8-year-old. Back in the day in Islam, listen, in the Quran, Allah says that back in the day is different from nowadays, okay? You can, it doesn't specify what age you can marry, but the woman has to be mature, intellectually and physically mature to marry. Those are one of the steps. Those are one of the pointers. And she needs to be mature mentally through trauma.
Take
and
time,
stuff.
Cribbers.
So and abuse. So like she has to be able to, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things to it. She can't like, you know what I'm saying? I know in the Bible, I think one of the prophets, he was like 60 years old or 40 years old. He married a 5-year-old,
yeah, there's a lot of that stuff in the Bible. You're not wrong about that. But take time, Cribbers. I know Cribbers, he's trying to give the best explanation. He's excited, right? Just take time. Don't fuck it up.
Christian and the Christian prophets. So I don't know what she's talking about. Like it's just moving. Like I can't even get worked up over a disgusting human being like that. Like there's no right for me to even say it. There's no right for me to even say something. Like the security said, do not lash out, do not do shit. So I'm in the States. I backdoored. Yes, I backdoored Neon. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, better looking than Neon. Post.
Okay, let me get to the part where he talks.
That escort Danny. No.
Hold on. Does he talk about the shit over in earlier here?
I just want to know, yo, listen, my bad. You know, I was alive for a couple of days. I've been with Neon and shit. Toronto, obviously, you guys know. What y'all think about the Toronto tour, though? I reached out to the lady. I got her number. Neon really wanted to go see her and reach out.
Here it is.
Whatever happened to the lady that got hit? Yeah, so, like, I reached out to the lady. I got her number. Neon really wanted to go see her and reach out to her. And I messaged her. I'm like, hey, Neon would love to come talk to her and, you know, see her and make sure she's good. I was checking up on her. But unfortunately, you know, the girl that got ran over with the golf cart, she doesn't want to see anybody right now, and I understand it's a very traumatizing experience that happened to her. And you know, we keep her in our prayers, but I know she went through a couple surgeries, so I know she's recovering. And yeah, I know it's just a really bad thing.
Fam, we just saw her on Twitter. She don't want to see y'all. She's trying to sue. She don't want to get you guys in the same room and y'all try to sweet her up and then, you know, do some type of offer. Let me give you 10 racks, make it okay. Nah, B, she's trying to go for the long run. She's going for the whole enchilada. All right? Let me come visit you. Nah, B, I don't feel like I'm too much trauma. I can't see nobody right now.
Honest. I really do feel bad. What happened to her? Yo, listen. I'll be real. So the tour, I mean, listen, I try to be the best tour guide as I can. The fucking dumb Indian switches his mind every 30 seconds. So, you know, it is what it is. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She can't sue Neon, no, because we weren't driving the car. The security team wasn't driving the car. It was a person that was working at that event that was driving. So they can't sue. They can't sue. You also, I seen what that dumb porn star, tit selling, flesh merchant, bitch Chromazz said yesterday. Listen, I would have said something.
So yeah, he said that she can't sue. I don't know if Cribuzz is a legal expert, so maybe he knows something that we don't know. But yeah, what do y'all think, chat? Before I get off of this story here, her mindset right now. Salute to O'Neill says her mindset right now. I'm gonna sue and not have to work a day in my life again. Facts. She just thinking. She just counting the days down. She's like, man, no more freaking call center or wherever she work at. You know what I'm saying? Bartending. Them days are over. She's trying to get the neon stimulus package right now, fam. Wowzer. I don't know if he is liable, but I think she's gonna try her best to make them liable off of the reaction that he had post her getting hit. Because her mentioning that in the video is not cool. That means she's letting us know how she felt like, yo, you should have checked on me. You know what I'm saying? What I do think is going to happen is she'll probably get an out-of-court settlement. Right? If she does go as far as to sue, you know, she might have a lawyer that was willing to pick the shit up for free or get paid when they get paid. We only get paid when you get paid. You know those lawyers, right? She can get one of those people, and you never know. They'll do an out-of-court settlement for 200 racks. Right? Maybe give me 150 racks. We'll settle out of court. Right? So I'm just saying, it's just a possibility. I'm not trying to wish it on anybody, but I'm just saying that the possibility is there. All right? So salute to N3ON. Yeah, I'm not going to cover any more N3ON stuff. He did other things while he was over here in Toronto, but I'm going to leave it alone. I want to take a quick left over here, and big salute to Randy making his appearance as usual. But not a left too far. I wanted to just pull up this video that I found on Reddit about the YNs compared to now. I'm sorry I don't know this gentleman's name. I should freaking credit him because this is the second time I've watched a video from this man. But yeah, he was talking about how it's hard to raise your kids today when the internet and algorithms trying to control the narrative. From what this guy's talking about here in Grits and Eggs. Yeah, Grits and Eggs podcast. Actually, I know Grits and Eggs podcast. What am I saying here? Salute to the Grits and Eggs podcast. They're saying that the YNs today are nothing close to as dangerous as back in the days. Let me know what y'all think.
I'm never getting down with any of you scary bitch ass niggas. I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to agree with you. The young men that are outside today are nowhere near as dangerous as the young men 30 years ago. It's just not happening. The numbers don't lie. The crime statistics tell you everything. Every major city, violence has gone down. It has plummeted. It has reached 50-year lows. These young men are not as dangerous. These young men are constantly in your face on the internet pretending to be dangerous because those are the examples of their fathers and uncles before them. And those are the examples of the diet of America. America has chosen to feed your young men a diet of gangster, gang member, street nigga activity as an example of what it means to be a black man. That's the diet that they on. That is not who they are. You change the diet, you change the child.
Ooh, hold on. Change the diet, change the child. So he's saying that they're so much in our face, pause, that they give us the illusion that they're scarier. We get to see so much more of them online, chirping, talking about how gangster they are and how much hats they have or notches or belts, the B to A team and all type of shit. we just hear about y'all niggas so much. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying go kill more, but y'all really weren't putting it down like how my generation was, low key. If we go by the statistics, what are you saying? Nah, the YNs now are worse than before YNs. Really? Because I'm not going by the behavior. I'm going by action. Like really, like, and I'm not. Let me rephrase that. I'm not going by the way these niggas be woofing how they're tough. I'm talking about how much tough shit actually happened. You see when these niggas even get to fighting. We watched 2 YNs fighting earlier. It was atrocious. That slapbox match was nasty work. So they can't fight. We know that's for sure. So as far as like, and in the murder game, yes, they murder each other. Cool, not cool. But are they really doing it at the same rate as the way we was back in the days? Let me play this for the people who might just be popping up now. Run it again.
I'm never getting down with any of you scary bitch ass niggas. I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to agree with you. The young men that are outside today are nowhere near as dangerous as the young men 30 years ago. It's just not happening. The numbers don't lie. The crime statistics tell you everything. Every major city, violence has gone down. It has plummeted. It has reached 50-year lows. These young men are not as dangerous.
Keep in mind, the Grits and Eggs podcast ain't from here. They ain't from here. But everybody is dealing with the same shit, right? Like, crime not at an all-time low, and some places at an all-time low, but crime unilaterally across the board, from hood to hood, major city to major city, has gone down low-key.
These young men are constantly in your face on the internet pretending to be dangerous because those are the examples of their fathers and uncles before them. And those are the examples of the diet of America.
Right? The diet of America.
America has chosen to feed your young men a diet of gangster, gang member, street nigga activity as an example of what it means to be a black man. That's the diet that they on. That is not who they are. You change the diet, you change the child.
You know, I usually use the real Toronto as an example, but low-key, they weren't the only ones he wasn't the only one who made a DVD back in 2005. Right? There's the Juice DVDs, there's Rap Sheet DVDs. Right? He wasn't the only one. And niggas is outside. Guillotine. Holy. Just 20 years ago, this was uploaded. Niggas is cripping back 2005. All blue rags on and shit. Where's the Sonny Clay? This nigga got dipped. I was talking about this on a thing the other day.
Rap sheet, man, same shit popping, man. Trying to take over the world. One city at a time. Start with my own city. Then I take over the white blood clot world. I want it all. I want the world, rap sheet. Straight goods. I want the world. I feel it's deserving to me for all the bullshit I went through growing up and all that. You know? Man, you think so? I've been through enough shit, man. Bullshit. Lots of fucking crap. Bullshit. Jail. Fucking charges. You feel like you're never gonna see the world again. But still to come out and be a rapper today. Enough shit. God, you know why I thank for this shit? God. Because I've been in so much shit, man. I've been in life and death situations probably a million times in my life. I can't even count how many times. Sometimes I've had weeks of like fucked up shit. My brothers and sisters won't leave you alone. Weeks of like fucked up shit every day. Fucked up. Till I wanna take out my own self, take my own life. Cause I'm so sad, you know? But I think this why God, he made me go through all of that was so I had.
Dude, you had the music video. This is the part in this. It's not in here.
Something to rap about.
I'll show y'all the music video where he got locked up for.
It goes when you're sunny.
Look at that gun.
You gotta stay looking frosty. It's only money, I don't care what it costs me. Stay with a glizzy on my hip or in the car seat. Bread stinking, but I got iced out teeth. Smoking in the day, drinking in the night. Looking shorty over here like, girl, you looking all right. And I ain't just saying that cop been drinking all night. For that reckless eyeball, if I was pimping, nature hikers don't like us no bloody more. Cause the truck got real wood grain and cat fur floor. Stashes in the door, but I don't stash it no more. Cause I know that's not what I got there for. Trying to eat Mickey D's and count money in my Rover, man. How can I drive? I need a chauffeur, man. That's right. Sitting in the back like I was born heavy. Homie, you ain't gotta ask. I was born ready. It's
that gun is huge.
The SSS.
Nigga, the C. Nigga don't want to see none of that shit, man. It's the
Hold on. Is there a freeze frame?
I got there for.
Look at that shit. He has handguns in his hand too. So he has the. I don't even know what is this, like a M16 or a friggin' whatchamacallit, an AK-47, and then he got the handgun thing.
Dashes in the door, but I don't.
He was tripping. But this is like back in the day, 05. Let me see here. We've done this before. Homicide rate, Toronto, 2005 to now. List. Can I see the numbers, please? You guys are doing some dumb shit. Not the rate. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So 2005, 80 homicides. 2006, there was 70. 2007 was crazy, 86. The highest we ever had was 2018, low key. And that was kind of YN. That is YN time, right? But right after 2019, still had 80 going on, then 71. 85 in 2021 is still pretty crazy. And then somewhere around when people started coming back outside, you know what? Y'all gonna call me a glazer. I gotta give props to Kofi, man. Like for real, fam. Look at these numbers. They haven't really changed that much. Year the Gun wasn't the worst. Right? 2005 where the rap sheet DVD and all that other stuff. Hold on. Randy. Sorry, my cat's going crazy. Come here, bro. Right? 2005 wasn't the worst. It was 2018. And then from there, it didn't go down that crazy. I started potting around here. That's bad. It went up 1 year from when I started potting. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Right? It went around back to 80, 70. Okay, it's getting lower. But then it went back up to 85. Then 71 is getting lower. 73. 2024. Boom. Big spike. Between 2024 to now, 39. That's an exponential dip. Who's been in charge? Hey, I'm not saying it's just directly her who's responsible, but I'm just saying. I was about to put with a C. Where's she at, man? Where's she at? Where's she at? Fam. Look at this. Were you guys going to try to tell me, oh, she's doing a garbage job? Horrible. 2024, 85 murders. 39 in 2025. Just saying. Olivia.
So I barricade my door, I close this, I put the chain on it, and I've been putting like stuff behind the door.
And I'm not being paid by these people, okay? I'm just calling it how I see it. If she does something dumb tomorrow, I'll call her out for that.
So nobody can just come in my unit.
Oh, that's good. You shouldn't have to live like that. Yeah.
It's infested with cockroaches and mice, and
all of those,
is very unlivable.
Almost 8 years.
Oh my God! 8 years and there's mold everywhere. They make money by squeezing you. They make money by infecting your home. I bet you the owner don't have a home that have no front door.
Yeah.
Right? So what can we do together? Let me tell you. Number one, hire more rent-safe officer. If they don't get fixed, the city will come and fix it. We then take the bill and charge the landlord. Yes. Never give up. Stay together. When we come together, we are stronger.
It wasn't Olivia, it was the cameras. Who's in charge of making sure that the cameras are being paid for? Who's going to have to say, you know what? Okay, you guys installing this amount of hundreds more of cameras in the city. They got to answer to somebody, say, can we do this? Yes, you can. It goes all the way up the chain. And who's at the top of the chain in the city of Toronto? For now, Olivia. You being paid. Oh, no. No, fam. I'm really not. I'm going to stop glazing her, fam. Straight up. All right, you want me to say it? Fuck this bitch. You want me to say it? I'll say it. Fuck this bitch. But I don't feel that way. She increased the property tax to help foreigners. I got to look into that a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe she did. L for that. Okay? I'm not going to just unilaterally, I'm not glazing her, fam. I'm just saying. Look, affordable home for
I'm
kids.
here at Safe Haven, where they provide hope for families and for children that have complex health needs.
All right, I'm not going to keep on playing it because now y'all going to think I'm running an ad. Sneaky D's? Sneaky D's got saved and she's the first one there. I'm just saying, this is not an ad for the Olivia Chow campaign, all right? This nigga said, y'all niggas ain't killing letting nothing die in 2026, all right? Which is good, which is actually very good. Good on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Less killing in the streets, that's what we need. I looked at the stats, okay, just to recap, and we'll end this segment here. I looked at the stats, and I said, it's been pretty consistent. Maybe these easy years over here. Who's in charge over here? 2014 and 2015 times over here. Let's see. Who was in charge? Sneaky's Chow. Y'all ain't shit. Toronto mayor in 2014. John Tory. That's the guy. Right? Side chick Tory. He didn't need to leave office still. Was he that bad too? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna ask you guys in a poll. But who was before? Who was the mayor before John Tory? Let's find that out. I just had it. Who was the mayor before John Tory? Rob Ford. Okay, and I knew this, but I want to just make sure, right? And I'm gonna check this poll over here. More dangerous YNs, or back in the day, it's a 50-50 split. So yeah, this is actually not a bad debate. I just have one more question for y'all. Let me do this. Let me ask you guys one more question. Better mayor. Okay, just the last one. John Tory, Rob Ford, or Crolivia? That's what I want to know. Comment gang strong. Rob Ford was the best mayor ever. This crack smoker? Are you serious? Why did you guys listen? I didn't try to hate on the nigga and shit, but like, why did you guys love this nigga so much, bro? The man was smoking actual crack in Rexdale. His brother is, I'm not even gonna say anything too bad about his brother because them niggas will get you swiped. All right? But the man has been like running a tobacco forever. He sold you face masks. He sold you freaking the shit on the floor, the stay 6 feet away from each other shit on the floor. So the mans know how to get up in our pockets, bro. Almost bought a private jet. And his little brother was smoking crack. How is he the GOAT mayor? Because he was hanging out with Moolah and the Mandem in freaking Rexdale? You know what I mean? I remember Moolah posting that picture with Rob Ford back in the days. He was running through Rexdale like a madman.
I said, bro, for a minute, my eyes cloud, leave me alone, man. They got 5 months from me.
What the hell?
Bro, we're counter surveilling the guy, you know what I mean? He's hiding here, I'm hiding here, oh, we don't. Fuck, how much money that cost me? I said, bro, just cut some. No, I'm not having no money, man.
No, man, no money, man.
That Bumbleclad, man.
Bumbleclad.
You know what you're
Bumbleclad. Yo, he kind of hit it still pretty. He hit his Bumbleclad pretty good still. Not mad at the way he hit the Bumbleclad, bro. Any Jamaicans in the chat? Any Jamaicans in the chat? Did he land the Bumbleclad well? Let me hear it again.
Fuck, how much money that cost me? I said, bro, just cut some. No, I'm not having no money, man. That Bumbleclad, man.
You know what I'm saying? Stick the landing.
I said, you know what, you're Rossclad, but I swear to God, man, honestly, man.
Son? Rossclad? What? Yo, this is for all the YNs out there, or for the people. This is for the Americans, okay? For the people who are like, yo, where did that cringe Toronto accent? Yo, Toronto, you guys with that little accent, or you're trying to be like the UK mans and then like this video is hella old. Okay? This is just he's trying to be a Toronto man. He's been around the Jamaicans. You know what I mean?
I said, bro, just cut some. No, I'm not having no money, man.
A couple of freshies.
I said, you know what, you're Rossclad, but
right? Before he hit the Bumbleclad, hey, keep in mind, before he landed the Bumbleclad, stick the landing perfectly, he hit them with a cha.
Fuck, how much money that cost me? I said, bro, just cut some. No, I'm not having no money, man. That Bumbleclad, man. I said, you know what, you're Rossclad, but I swear to God, man, honestly, man.
Son, this is the goal, man.
Serious shit, man. Serious shit, bro.
All we know is we got the best mayor in the world.
No, bro.
Yo, whoever the fucking asshole is who taped this shit, He's trying to get his food still. He's like, it's to go still, fam. I'm taping. Just yeah, it's to go. It's to go.
No, seriously, you know.
This guy deserves to be even better than Prime Minister Harper.
No. But I don't
Harper is
shit,
the guy.
you know. I'm a straight up guy, you know.
I always tell him go become the Prime Minister.
Who goes in THC? Who goes in Jamestown and Jana Finch and Malvern on them fucks? What I see, man, bro. Should I go?
High as giraffe pussy, my nigga. You was high as a mother. You was high as a motherfucker.
That's why he wants to be involved in everything. He wants to fight everybody's battles, and it's going to kill you. Excuse me, kill you.
Not kill fucking.
Don't do it.
Your kids spend.
Your kids are important to you. That's what drives you, baby. That's.
I can't show this on the screen because more times drug content.
Your family, your kids, your fucking footballers, your kids that play football. That's what drives you.
So, and listen, if he was the mayor, and we'll get off of this, all right? I'm done with this segment here. I just want to ask you guys one more question. And let me check on the poll. Pause. You guys are really loving this nigga. Olivia got 0 votes? Gang! 0? Wow. I'm giving the worst takes ever when I big up Olivia Chow, eh? Holy 0? Y'all done threw me off, man. I know what I'm going to ask y'all, but I'm fucking shocked. 0? Not to 1 vote? I can't even vote here. I have to go through the other channel to vote. Okay, there we go. Holy shit, man. Y'all really hate this woman, eh? I'm not impressed by her because, like, when I just look at her, like, when she's on TV talking, I'm like, man, shut up, bro. I'm just looking at the results. When I look and I see no bodies have dropped, 39 bodies in comparison to 80 bodies, 98 bodies, I'm like, it's not so bad. Right? When I hear her talking on the news, I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. But then I look at the results. Yes, there's a lot of Fenty folding going on in the streets. A lot. But I'll ask this question, like I said, and I'll get off of this. Right? The people have spoken. For real. If this nigga was still alive, R.I.P. Rob Ford, okay, if he was able to survive through whatever health issues and whatever he's had over the years, if he was still alive, would you guys have voted him in mayor? One in the chat, okay? Because he got found out that he was smoking crack, and he died shortly after. I think it was cancer. I forgot what he died from. But, like, would y'all in the chat have re-voted Rob Ford into the office knowing? Wow. Okay, maybe don't answer yet. Oh, maybe, okay. Sure. Knowing that he's a crack smoker, you're cool with that. Like, that's crazy. So you guys would vote in a crackhead into the office. Yo. That's crazy. Might as well have Olivia on We Love Hip Hop. She was on Extra Gravy. Yeah, pull up. We won't even smoke that day. I know you can't have people smoking in front of you and shit like that. We won't smoke, Olivia. Yo, y'all would really vote back in a crackhead. Okay. I digress. R.I.P. Rob Ford. All right, 79% of y'all want Rob Ford back in. 11% want John Tory and 11% Crolivia. The Crow. Can we react to this Keefe D video real quick? Real quick. Y'all know who Keefe D is, right? Keefe D, he went around on Vlad TV about 3-4 years ago, talking about how he was in the car with Orlando Anderson, who was the shooter of Tupac Shakur, R.I.P., and he said that he passed the gun to Orlando. Orlando rolled down the window, Right? I remember almost word for word watching him do these Vlad TV interviews. So now, I guess he's getting close to some kind of a appeal trial or something like that. No, actually, the actual trial to see if he's gonna get life for this shit. And his dumbass, decided to do an interview with Channel News 8 over there in Las Vegas.
This afternoon, an 8.
I'll pull up the interview. I want to get y'all thoughts as well as I'll give my thoughts in a second on him doing this interview on whether he is going to be fried or not. Same way.
News now exclusive before one of the biggest trials in Las Vegas history. A sit-down interview with a man accused in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis speaking with investigator Vanessa Murphy. A quick note, our team was not allowed to put a microphone on Davis due to security. That's why we've included subtitles.
The trial surrounding the murder of rap legend Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago is just days away. We were given the rare opportunity to sit down with the man at the center of it all, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, face to face while he waits here in jail.
Did you have anything to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wasn't even in the matter.
No, they can't put the microphone on him. He might try to grab the freaking production assistant or something like that while I'm trying to put the microphone on him or something.
Do you regret the book and the interview?
Yeah, I was just after the money, and they said I was covered. I did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? And
but did anyone tell you maybe it's not a good idea to do that because they might arrest you after they hear you say that or read it in your book? Like, did anyone close to you say, not a good idea?
That was the ghostwriters. I didn't write that book.
The ghostwriters wrote the book, okay, gang? And he's going to proceed to tell us in this same interview how he got 100 racks from Vlad TV and them to do his interview.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra. Just read the book. You know I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? And the Vlad thing, the lady, she gave me $150,000.
150,000. The lady, right? He was very careful in saying the lady and not saying Vlad. 150,000. Let me check the views on this shit. 1 second here. Keefe D. How much did Art of Dialogue pay you then? Because he wasn't only on Vlad. $2.2 million views. That's a lot still. $150,000? Nah. Vlad already said that the most that he ever paid an interview is Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he paid him 50 racks. So that was a lie. The lie detector said that one was a lie, sir. Sorry, that was a lie. Let's continue. 3.8 million. I'm just thinking like he could like break him off. Look, Art of Dialogue. How much did Art of Dialogue pay?
Was on their way to meet him to buy him some stuff so he can go off to college.
This is from 4 years ago.
So y'all was at 662, Tupac and Suge Knight didn't show up. So that's when y'all decided to retaliate, and that's when y'all was like, okay.
No, we just left because they didn't show up.
Okay. Von Zip is the one that provided y'all with the gun, right?
I don't know nothing about that.
I mean, it's in the book and everything, yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. Ask Cade Grade. Cade, you believe most of his stories. You know? You do though.
Yeah, Greg Caden said it. I mean, it said it in the book. I got your book, the audio book.
See, he got the whole world fucked up. Like you got you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I said, that.
No, this is in your book.
Is
Fucking
This guy's so regarded that Art is asking him about something from his own book, one of his own admissions in his own book. Dummy. Stupid. Right? And he's like, oh, that nigga Greg Caden, like the cop that Vlad has also interviewed multiple times. Oh, he just says anything. No, brother. We're asking about what you said as the person who was supposed to be the author of your book. Listen.
You knew though.
Yeah, Greg Caden said it. I mean, it said it in the book. I got your book, the audio book.
See, he got the whole world fucked up. Like you got you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I said, that.
No, this is in your book.
Is
Nigga,
fucking.
This is in your book. You said you got the guns from Zip, so that they can go shoot Tupac. You in Orlando.
Unsolved is a fabricated bunch of bullshit. The way he wanted to portray me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sagging, khaki pants. Man, I ain't wore no khaki pants in fucking junior high school. High school, I was a player, dude.
But here's the thing. I got the audio book. So
yeah.
Yeah, so it's all in the book. So Runs Up is the one that provided, not Shu, but somebody that was in a white Cadillac with the gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so tell me how that came about. You don't have to tell me the person he gave it to. Okay, so we're not trying to blame you for that, but just tell me how that came about. Ron Zip offering somebody that was in the car with the gun.
What's that?
No, just tell me how it came about. Once again, you don't have to.
He doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. Yo, Keefe D, I'm not saying go hold a jail cell, but brother, you need to. I don't know, bro, because I feel bad. You know, you're a murderer, same way, you know, or what would you call it? An accomplice to murder. Because I guess he said he passed the gun to Orlando. I passed the gun to Orlando. Said, roll down the window, nephew. I remember the story. And now he's like, it wasn't me. But I feel kind of bad because he's old now. So it's like, nigga, you're going to die in jail if they convict you.
Then when I look,
but it is what it is.
Look, I was watching the interview this week, and the way you sort of go through it by play, like then this happened, then this happened. It's very believable.
They wrote me a script to follow. My lawyer came with the script. It seemed like he was in bed with them the whole time.
When you were talking in this interview about Tupac's murder, and when you were doing this book, were you considering maybe his family at all?
No, I just did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong.
No, I didn't give a fuck about his family. I just needed to feed my family. Fuck his family. That's what you literally just said right now. Dig the hole deeper, brother. You're trying to get out of jail. This is the worst thing for you to be doing. How many views? What's the views, Crow? 249,000 views in 4 days. This one might hit 1 million.
At all?
No, I just did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong. It's just wrong. I'm an innocent man. And they said, yeah, crib. I haven't been around that stuff since like 89. I stopped that stuff, pulled up my pants. I'm not no leader, no crips, or none of that stuff. That's wrong. They just try to make their case look.
Huh? Nigga, how long ago was this Art of Dialogue interview? You wearing a Crip set hat. 4 years ago. What's the date? September. So in September of 2021, was you a Crip? Or did that just end when you went to jail? Seven years ago in this interview.
And start letting off. What went through your head when you saw that? Tupac and Suge's car get all shot up. Was there? Suge used Tupac as a shield when one of my guys from the backseat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head. Okay. Well, I'm just going to read this passage. The shit was on. Tupac made an erratic move and began to reach down beneath his seat. It was the first and only time in my life that I could relate to the police command. Keep your hands where I could see them. Instead, Pac pulled out a strap, and that's when the fireworks started. One of my guys from the backseat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head, and I thought that motherfucker was dead. I had heard some stories, supposedly that Suge used Tupac as a shield when the bullets started flying, but that's some bullshit. Suge was already wounded, and he was the one that got touched. As the rounds continued flying, I ducked down so I wouldn't get hit.
Basically, yeah.
What? Basically, yeah. Yeah.
And they saying they left their guns at home, though. They started shooting back. Then some chicks was in the sea breeze, started following a white sea breeze, ragtop sea breeze.
Why were the girls following you guys?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's crazy.
But I guess their window got shot out.
Front windshield, yeah.
And they stopped following you at that point.
Exactly.
I've talked to a couple people that were there about.
He even got a blue polo one. Just saying.
Or something. He's a leader of the Crips. He's way up there in the Crips. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's no color line. I'm messing with Bloods, Crips, everybody.
Everybody.
You know I was just the leader of the Crips. I helped him get that record company together. You know what I'm saying? And why would I kill the guy that's making us the most money? You know what I'm saying? That's a rapper back then. Why would I kill our money like that? It don't make sense.
How, Sway?
So I'm not going to tell you that I didn't do it. So.
Has the DA's office offered you any plea deals, and would you consider a plea deal?
I'm not going to take no plea deal because I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Take the plea deal.
63, I had a cancer battle, and I got 3 stents to my heart. And the average American lives to like 74 years old. 10 years, I'm dead. So what I would like taking a deal, you know what I'm saying? I heard it was like something 10 and 25. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take a deal like that. And I have, especially after I haven't done nothing. I'm an innocent man.
How concerned are you?
He can get a plea deal from 10 to 25, so he could get out in 10 possibly. He's an old man. All he has to do is stay out of trouble. Would y'all take the plea deal? Or would you just, let's go blow trial. Let's just do this shit, man. Fuck it. Let's go.
That you'll be convicted after this trial and you won't get to spend your final years with your family.
Yeah, I think the Ninth Circuit Court is going to let me go. I think they're going to let me go because it's not right. I'm going to be all right, though. Because God upstairs, he got me. He know I am this. Yeah. And I hate I put my family in jeopardy.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Now when I think about it, yeah, just go for broke, bro. Either you're going to get life or you're going to get enough time that you're going to die in jail. So you may as well just freaking roll the dice, see if they'll let you walk out of the courtroom.
So that's one regret I have.
Jury selection is scheduled for August 10th. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
You fried, brother. You fried. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be an asshole. I got to be a realist, though. You're fried. You're fried, brother. All right? You got way too much evidence out there through interviews and your book and stuff like that. The judge going to look at you. He might have a little bit of sympathy because he sees that you're old and decrepit. But other than that, if you just go based on the facts that you've presented, you are fried, sir. So, yeah. Salute to Tupac's family, his estate, okay? And R.I.P. Tupac Shakur, and Afina Shakur, man. Like, shit, man. These guys took a real one off of the earth, bro. So, I have no sympathy for you, man. Just a quick side mission before my last story here. Did you guys see this old ass lady, Donna Mills, starting up not an Instagram, OnlyFans? You guys onto this? Let me show y'all. I saw this floating around online. It's on Entertainment Tonight now even. Donna Mills opens up about joining OnlyFans at 85 years old. Okay, this is not a story. I'm not going to spend super long on this. I just found it crazy. I'm like, what are you doing, fam? But she got the OF.
How did you decide to go on to OnlyFans?
Well, first of all, I didn't know what OnlyFans was. I had no idea. They came to me and I said,
look at this old lady here. Holy.
To my agent, I said, what's OnlyFans? They said, well, it's kind of an adults only kind of thing. Are you sure you want to meet with them? I said, well, I don't know. Let's see what they have to say. And what they said was, you don't have to do nakedness. You do it the way you want to do it. But I'm sincerely happy to be doing it, happy to be interacting.
Gang, y'all taking this down? 85-year-old, you taking it down? Take it down. Take it down.
With the fans.
What's the wildest request?
Oh, salute to you, Seasons. Likewise, good meeting you at the event, brother. You know what I'm saying? Season was staying low key. Big salute to Season.
Question gotten so far.
Well, you know, I have a vineyard.
I did not know that.
Somebody wants to film myself stomping the grapes.
They want to see your feet.
Yes.
They want to see the toes.
Yeah, I guess so. There are a lot of people out there who are turned on by toes, I guess.
They want to see Granny stomping out some grapes, fam. 85-year-old, yo. She just joined OF.
What and how?
Watch her. Knots Landing. That's what she was on back in the days. For the old foots, y'all know who the... Right? Take you down. Remember her back in the days? This is some 80s type shit. She was popping in the 80s. Knots Landing? What? Yo, she's going crazy on the freaking line. That's all it takes, eh? Started OnlyFans. She pop up all over the internets. Watch.
I got no one else to hate.
For Val and Gary Ewing, finding new hope. Welcome to their new home. And now.
Yo, the beats used to be hard for the friggin' theme shows back in the days. Hold on, let me run that. That's the adult show. Watch, where's Donna? Season. Holy. This is some real white people shows. Holy, hold on. Y'all, what do you say, Family Ties? I know I'm getting the copyright for this one. Fuck it. With a note. Remember, you niggas be out, y'all will be at home doing this part. And the best. And the best. And the best. Holy. Salute to Boy Wonder. I need to find this beat. This was a banger. Me and Alyssa Milano, same age, exactly the same age. She's 51 right now. When I was a kid and I saw her grace the screen, I was like, wow, that is a hot white girl. You know what I'm saying? When I think she probably was like 15 at the time. Or no, she was probably like fucking 12. And I found out in hindsight when I did an age search on her. I was like, yo, we're exactly the same age? No wonder I had the mad crush on this girl. I even had a crush on Mona still. On some MILF crush, I had a crush on Mona still. Goat show. Hold on. Let me find one thing here. Thing they freeze up to blood clot. Hold on. Who's the boss? How you spell Sheik Louch again? Sheik Louch, how people like to call him. Nigga did us dirty with that one right there. Salute to Boy Wonder, but he know what he did, bro. You know what you did. Is this
Mario? Guns, plenty of thugs. What the fuck?
No. I ain't gonna find it. Yo, the man, we had the Who's the Boss beat. And then next thing you know, we were running it. Empire, Atom Bomb, and whatchamacallit, and Scandalous. Okay? She's 53? Okay, so she's 2 years older than me. Holy. Damn. You never put this up on YouTube, bro? Is this the song? No, it's not it. Talking About? Is that it? Let's find this. Talking About. Or Talking About. That's not it. Y'all remember the beat? He had the whatchamacallit, the Who's the Boss beat. This can't be it.
Week ago, parents thought I'd be a bookworm. I dropped.
This is not it. I was cheesed. It's like, damn, bro, how y'all take the beat and just send it to the next man? Sheik Louch. Let's do this. Sheik Louch. Who's the boss beat? I can't fucking type. Let's go. What song is it? Y'all know what song I'm talking about? No. Breakdown vocals. Who's the boss? I ain't gonna be able to find that shit. And that's some Dat Piff shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to find that like deep in the Dat Piff freaking archives right there. But yeah. Anyhow, a little memory lane. Last story I have over here. There was a cold case that has been solved, and a man has now been arrested after a 2006 murder. We are now in 2026, and they finally caught up to this man. I think they've arrested him and not convicted him as of yet. But
20 years.
Let's check on this news story over here, courtesy of CBC News. He's actually a Hamilton man who they just arrested him. Yes, they just arrested him. So let me pull this up over here, courtesy of CBC News. I don't know if y'all seen this story floating around. So this is the guy who passed away, and they just picked up the man who killed him or was accused of killing him.
20 years after Patrick Santos was found dead, police have now arrested a suspect. DNA was found at the scene back in September 2006, but forensic technology at the time wasn't advanced enough to identify a person of interest. But now, a hit.
Our officers arrested Pierre O'Connor, 43 years old, of Hamilton.
Damn.
He has been charged with first-degree murder.
They allege he is responsible.
Hold on, let me go back quick fast. I want to see this guy's face back.
Our officers arrested Pierre O'Connor, 43 years old, of Hamilton. He has been charged with first.
So this is him back in Yo, fam. 2003. Okay. And now in 2026, they have a new mugshot of this man. That is insane, bro. I'd be, if he didn't do this, I'd be extremely, extremely, extremely pissed. But if he did do this and he thought he can get away, he got away 20 years, I'd be like, fuck! Sorry. I'd be sitting in my cell like, shit! Fuck DNA.
First-degree murder.
They allege he is responsible for binding Santos's arms and legs and wrapping his face with duct tape. Police say the suspect fled the scene, going undetected for 20 years. But forensic technology kept advancing. And thanks to what's called investigative genetic genealogy,
It's brought us to a place where cases that we had thought were completely unsolvable are now solvable. You were looking for a needle in a haystack. IgG removes the haystack, provides you with that needle, and then you're able to confirm it through DNA.
at the time, police said the crime appeared to be the result of feuding friend groups and that whoever ambushed him may have only intended to, quote, scare Santos.
Yeah,
Detective
right.
Sergeant Stephen Smith of the cold case unit says the police theory has since changed.
They zip tied his hands and his feet, and then they taped his entire head with duct tape.
Oh my God, that's savage. Yo, Season, you're right. He forgot about it all and moved on. He probably did, fam. Like, he probably like, what murder? Oh, shit. You're talking about that shit back in 2003? Oh, that nigga died? He probably seen that a nigga died on the news back then, and he was like, oh, shit. Yeah, he probably moved on, have like 3 baby mothers since then, like had a whole 20 years is a long time, fam. Like a lot can happen in 20 years. Using family members' DNA is wrong. Yes, it doesn't give you the exact thing, but technology is advanced. They got him. He might be able to beat it. You never know.
So I'm leaning towards the fact that, you know, they probably intended to kill him. And if they didn't, they should understand that taping someone's entire head would probably kill them when they can't breathe.
Yeah.
The investigation now kicks into high gear again because police believe there are other suspects out there involved in Santos's death. As for his family, who have waited decades for this news, police say his loved ones are feeling grateful that the case is no longer cold.
And Ali, we are seeing more and more of these kinds of cold cases being solved through forensic genetic genealogy. Really fascinating stuff. Tell us more about how that works.
So it all has to do with this genetic sequencing technology. So in this case, we have that DNA sample of a possible suspect found at the scene back in 2006. Now, a team of geneticists upload that sample to a database, and they compare it to DNA profiles that may have been voluntarily uploaded. So say through 23andMe or Ancestry.ca, you know, when those kits were really popular. That typically doesn't result in a match right away. It's never going to be that easy, of course, but they may find distant relatives and work back from there. And in this case, it took about 5 years for those geneticists and police investigators to hone in on the person of interest and knock on his door in Hamilton this week after 20 long years. Now, if this sounds...
I don't know, fam. That's kind of, I don't know if it's completely legit, but it don't sound so bad, fam. So they take the DNA that was found on the scene. They compare it based on DNA databases on other people that might be related to you who have uploaded DNA. And then they might be able to pinpoint the family origins of this person, see if he's still alive, find his location, boom, we got him. Is that crazy? I'm just saying, doesn't sound so crazy to me. Anyone that did an M and is still in Toronto needs to dip overseas. Facts. Big facts. You think they're reaching? All right, J Money on _ 416 says they're reaching. It can be, but the genetic mapping sounds kind of cool. I don't know, fam. They did enough investigation that they feel that they have enough to bring him in. Now, keep in mind, we're living in Canada, so we're a very catch and release country. They might be like, if he has a good enough lawyer, he could maybe beat that shit up. But if he doesn't, or if they just provide more evidence than the DNA, now if they could add evidence onto that, he's cooked. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to find evidence besides DNA, like in his house or something, unless he's some kind of freaking like hoarder, that they'll be able to say, oh yeah, that's from back 20 years ago. Like if they search his attic or some shit like that, they ain't finding nothing from 20. Maybe. I'm a hoarder a little bit, so I got shit from 20 years ago. I got magazines, stuff like that. You might then take that shit, do the DNA testing on that. You never know, fam. You never know. But they on the case still 20 years later, so they're trying to get him.
Familiar. It's the same kind of technology that was used in San Francisco a few years back to catch the Golden State Killer. Now it's being used in Toronto and solving cold cases faster than ever.
Yeah, really incredible. All right, thanks so much, Ali. That's our Ali Chiasson reporting in studio.
Golden State Killer. Huh? Golden State Killer. Let's go to infographic.
This episode is brought to you by Skillshare, the first 1,000 people in the century with Jack the Ripper and AJ responsible for 12 murders and at least 50 rapes that cops say he committed in California in the 70s and 80s. In case you didn't know, California is nicknamed the Golden State because gold was found there in the mid-18th century. Was related to. They found relatives of his who had used the same service. According to news reports, around 100 users of this service matched, and he was too smart to think he could keep getting away with these crimes. If you believe you saw him anywhere in Santa Barbara County or personally know him, please contact the Sheriff's Criminal Investigations Bureau, police said in one newspaper back in the day. Then, in 2016, cops offered a $50,000 reward, telling police a possible suspect. It sounds crazy, but the cops used an online genealogy database to find out who he was or who he was related to. They found relatives of his who had used the same service. According to news reports, around 100 users of this service matched the killer as a distant relative. It took us only 4 months to get to the right pool of people, an investigator told CNN. This guided us to the right pool of people without having to ruffle the sensibilities of a whole lot of people. The police then looked at this small pool and knew they had got their man. Cops couldn't charge D'Angelo with some crimes due to the statute of limitations, too much time had passed, but he was charged with 8 counts of murder. In court, he said nothing.
Yeah, keep that in mind, and I think everybody's in the chat's pretty smart. There's no statute of limitations on murder, so like he'll get away with all the R words, right? Like because unfortunately there's a statute of limitation on that. But if you killed a few people, you're cooked. One person, you're cooked. I don't care if it's 50 years later. If they catch you and they're able to throw this shit on you, you are cooked.
Other than to confirm who he was. His arrest has caused some speculation regarding the capture of other serial killers that were never caught, and we are not talking about the infamous Jack the Ripper. The one guy everyone wants caught is the murderer we have already featured in this series, none other than the Zodiac Killer. One man who spent his life informing.
All right, so yeah, I guess they can use this new genealogy to find killers 20 years later. So this dude that did his murking back in 2003 or 2006, if I'm not mistaken, now he's under arrest. They're going to be doing their due diligence to see if he better have a good lawyer, to be honest, because shit, bro. They try to get you for something that you might have done 20 years ago. They better be sure, fam. That's insane. Let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that this guy's cooked? Is he going to get the time 20 years later? Or he'll be able to beat this case, okay? Also, just let me know in the comments below about this right here, man. But I think I could end it there. I got a nice 3.5, almost 4-hour live, all right? We'll be back tomorrow with an episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. We'll be streaming it live on Kick and for members over here on YouTube. Do me a favor for anybody who's also popping up. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe or you're dissing for anybody who's not subscribing who taps into these streams over here. Let's run up this algorithm for this stream here. And hopefully we'll have a special guest for the Kick stream tomorrow night. All right? But until then, we are off of this. Doses.